Awkward. Hey, didn't add myself to stage. Hey, shorties. Welcome, welcome. Oh, hi, Poppy. Right on cue. Poppy's here. Hi, gorgeous. Hello, hello, shorties. Good to see you. Camp Shorty Mega Weekend continues, huh? Emily. Good to see you, Emily. Wait, what am I doing with my life? I love emojis. I hate Colin. Word. Word up. Hit it. Adam says hit it. Hey, Adam. Hey, babe. How about this new background, this new screen thing? Oh, how about how I line myself up with it properly too? Lol. Thank you, Adam, for making this amazing, fancy shit for me. Love, love. Tish Prom Fritz is here. Turd's here, of course. Ernie Birdie, of course. Debbie Blair, good to see you. I almost hit the end stream button. That would have been awkward. I'm a professional. I said, hi, Ernie. Andrea, good to see you. Hey, peeps. Hey, shorties. Karen Witz here. Lynn Neese. Love Camp Shorty Weekend. Same. Stephanie Bloody Blah. Blah, bitty blah. Oh, my God, it gets me every time. I'll just call you Steph, okay? Hey, Jerry. Good to see you. Ernie Birdie again. I'm just Ernie Birdie feet. Feet Ernie Birdie featuring. Pia in the house. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. So, Miss Jess. Hi, gorgeous. Hey, hey, hey. Have I got everybody? So far, so good. And the lurkers. Hi, lurkers. Lucinda. I'm going to call. Hi, lurkers. Hi, replay crew. Good to see you. So chat was jumping yesterday. Shall we make it jumping? Colin was in the house. We're going to review Colin Albert's Bang Bang testimony. Hey, Kelly. Good to see you. Kelly, Steffi. Hey. Hey, hey. Mark Cunningham's in the house. Who is this? I can't see very well. Phoebe. Yeah. So Bang Bang Colin Albert. Chat was jumping yesterday, yeah? Adam, could you please drop that little thing in the chat that you wrote to explain to replay crew if you would like to be a part of the live chat replay on your phone, if you're not on a desktop. It is actually quite easy to do so on your phone. Who knew? I didn't really know. And Adam has written a little thing, so I'll put it on the screen, and then replay crew can know from the jump that if they want to see the we stay right on topic wildness of the chat replay, they can do so. Sassy Bartender is here. Good song. Love a good bang bang. Yes, good song and a good bang bang. Yes. Beth is here listening while I cook dinner. Fantastic. We will body double with you. Welcome. Body doubling is a whole thing. Having something in your ears while you do something else is really a good thing. Okay, here, Adam, amazing. I love you so much. So, replay crew. On mobile devices, to view live chat in replay, swipe left on the comment tab and it will give you the option for live chat instead of comments. Wow. Like we learn something new every day. That's so cool. Thank you, Adam. And there you go, replay crew. Because a lot of the fun, the vibe of my live streams, not just me, like I'm a fucking delight, but is the chat. So it's if you can't be here live, but you want to still partake from afar on replay, that's your way. Hello, Denise from the UK. Good to see you. Joseph in the house. Amazing. Is that Brenda? I wish that YouTube would make it not green. My eyes can't see the green. Anne is here. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. On topic all the time. We never stray. Right? It's because we're all such focused Zen individuals. Yes. Hi, Buster. Buster's here as well. He's very Zen. Buster is Zen. Hi, darling. And to whoever the kind person was that put a timestamp for replay crew in my comments of last night's live saying starts at 11:02, 11 minutes and 2 seconds. Love. No offense taken. I do some chit chat at the start. Obviously, the dogs all come in and say hi. We just get into our zone. Is that 13 Kings? Yes. Hey, peace. Good to see you. Everyone's rolling in. Pull up, bitch. Bang, bang. I will beat your ass. I will fuck you up. So good. Yeah, we're going to watch all of that today. So, yeah, if someone wants to timestamp after this, that when I stop with all this drivel, cool. I mean, That's funny. And I was no offense taken. I know that Crime Weekly, if any of you watch Crime Weekly stuff, someone always timestamps for them in the comments saying, this is when the real shit starts. I mean, if any of you ever watch Oblivious Benson, you'll be timestamping 1 hour 45 or so, because she sometimes never gets to the point and gets on topic. So be grateful it's only 11 minutes of me bloody-blading on. It's so funny. Okay. Eleanor's here. Yes. I am sorry. Beth's here. If I miss anybody saying hi, I'm sure my beautiful moderating team, Adam, lead moderator, lead man in my life, on all fronts, Ernie Birdie, Turd Ferguson, and Miss Jess MB. And sometimes we have Amy Boston and Lorna Odamba, but this is my core crew of Mod Avengers who are so tirelessly working to make you all feel so comfortable and welcome, to keep us on topic. You, Debbie, thank you. Oh, yeah, like, you guys are the only people I talk to, you and Adam. And Adam lives in Oregon, but we talk for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. WhatsApp, y'all. And I'm not Wendy Adelson. We're not planning a murder. It's just a good app to use. So, KKK, OB is hilarious. Yes. Never try to replicate what OB does, because OB is that's why we love it, though. I don't want to change anything to change. No, change. But Ernie, you always say change is good. Taryn, ma'am, Taryn will keep us on topic and make sure that I do not go do any copyright strike things. She'll try to warn me. I'll possibly go ahead all guns blazing, as per the Dateline, the night of the nor'easter. Wasn't that a wild night? Damn it that it got taken down completely because I pushed YouTube's buttons, Dateline's buttons, and we kept going. Anyway, all good shit. Right. Okay. What do we got? Is Dave's channel here? Stop it. Hey, Dave. Good to see you, sir. Dave Fishes. Dave, go and follow, subscribe. If you're a Fisher person, or even if you're not, Dave's channel, he's a fisherman and he does fishing stuff on his channel. And he's a cool guy. So there's that. KKK. Am I going to be getting to the point? At some point. Ava's mom's here. Amazing. Phew, she made it. Anna Brandt is here. Working and lurking. Love. Lurkers unite. You all are a valuable part of this. You get my analytics up, you lurkers. So good. KKK. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I haven't even been listening to that much Gazella, and I'm still KKKing. The boxer brief. Hi, shorties. Ugh, I don't know who will be worse, Lally or Colin, right? So Pierre, I think he's a hobbyist, but he has a channel about it. I think he's just a man who loves to fish, right? Megan Easton's in the house. Bang, bang. Pull up, bitch. Right. Thanks, Adam. There's Dave's channel. Love. Monday morning. Yeah, Anna. Same girl. Monday in Australia, we have you said you're working and lurking, didn't you? I'm in Victoria, in Melbourne. So we have a 4-day weekend this weekend for the Melbourne Cup, the biggest horse race of the year. Something, horses, gambling, days off. All right. So 103 of you in the house, not all of you chatting, but that's cool. We get it. If replay crew will see that. So if in replay crew, live chat replay is available for you there. I posted a thing up there before. Let's get into it. Oh, wait, actually, sorry, I'm a professional, you know. This seems to be rather fitting.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Bang, bang, pull up, bitch. More sound effects dropping into my soundboard as we speak. It's amazing. Thank you, Adam, for doing that for me. So, sniff. Sorry about the sniffing. Is this day 1? Day 12? Well, day 12. Okay, so trigger warning. Lally, Bev, hear ye. Buster, do you want to go outside? That's not great timing, mate. But okay. Wait, I better share the screen, huh? Yikes. Let's do it. So timestamp that. 11:02. Same as yesterday. It must be my preamble timing. What do we got? Day 12. Oh, just also, let's just check the heading of this. Karen Reid, day 12, killer or cover-up murder trial. I mean, what do you think, chat? One's in the chat if it's a cover-up. Karen Reid was framed. Thanks, Court TV. Love your work. I think there's a little bit of preamble here. Let's full screen it. And oops, not that. Yikes. And oh, that was quiet. Try again.
You saw us with the honesty of the court.
I will beat your ass.
The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Why is it doing that again? This. Professional. Yeah, we want to hear your lies, Colin. Once. Well, I'm surprised. I thought you all would think that she was a killer. Not.
Good afternoon, sir.
How are
Grumpy
you?
Granny's in the house. Hey,
Could
Granny.
you please state your name and spell your last name?
Colin Albert, Albert.
And where do you live, sir?
Canton, Mass.
Okay.
And how long have you lived in Canton?
My whole life.
And
So, we'll probably skip through this, but we'll speed it right up because Colin isn't real smart and he talks real slow. And ditto, Lally. Did I full screen it? I
what time do you
I
live
feel
in
like I did.
I live with my mother, my father, and my two brothers,
Better.
your
I
mother
like
and
it.
father, what are their names?
Julie and Chris Albert.
And your brothers, what are their names?
Chris and Dylan Albert.
And
Okay,
as
here
far
we
as
go.
The age of you and your two brothers. what do you
Let's
call
fuck
I am the middle child.
in go.
I'm 20 years old.
Thank you, 13 Kings.
I go to school at Bridgewater State.
it? And what year are you in?
I am going into my
Oregon.
junior year.
Now, sir, if I could turn your attention to January 28th and to January 29th, 2020. Do you recall those days?
Yes.
Do you recall what days of the week they were?
I do not.
Do you recall whether it was a weekday, weekend?
Weekend.
And turn your attention to
Pause. Hi, Danny. Yes, I got your email. And I'd love to come on your channel. Haven't read the email. I saw the notification in the middle of my night. But yes, love to. Good to see you, girl. Carry on. Bang, bang.
the evening of January 28th. You already went that night.
Yes, I do.
And just to be clear, around that time.
Tell me if it's too fast for your ears.
I was a senior in high school.
So end of January, you would have been about 4 months away or so from graduation, correct?
Yes, sir.
And on that
Sweetie's
evening,
here.
At some point, did you leave your home and go out?
Yes, I did.
And do you recall about what time it was that you went out?
I do not remember.
Do you recall whether it was light or dark when you went out?
It was dark.
And where did you, upon leaving your house, where did you go?
I went to one of my buddy's houses.
And
Buddy.
that buddy, what was his?
Mike.
Were they the Advantage boys?
Can you rephrase that?
Pull up,
Mike was in
bitch.
Canton as well?
Yes, yes.
How far is it from your house to Mike's house?
About like 7-8 minutes.
And when you got to Mike's house, was it just you and Mike, or if anyone else was there?
I do not remember who was there.
Was there more than just two of you?
Yes.
And generally speaking, when you got to Mike's house, what is it that you did when you got?
I do not remember.
Now, as far as how you got from your house to Mike's house, do you recall how you got there?
No, I do not remember.
Let me ask you this: did you walk? Did you drive? Did you ride?
I got a ride.
Did you walk?
Not
Did you
too
ride?
fast for our old people.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. I hear you. I see you.
When you do you recall? Let me ask you this: as far as
We'll go
that particular night that
1.5.
you went out, did you drink any alcohol beverages?
I'm old too, Grumpy
Yes.
Granny.
And did you drink any of those at Mike's house?
Yes.
And do you recall generally what you were drinking that night?
Bud Light.
And when you were at Mike's house on that particular evening, do you recall about how long you were there?
Oh, Joseph.
A few hours.
And do you recall how much you had to drink while you were at Mike's house?
I do not remember.
I'll take any
And so in reference
motherfucker's
to
money
you
if
going
he
out and
giving
going
it
over to Mike's
away.
house and having some beers over there, is that why you didn't drive?
Yes.
So you got a ride from someone over to Mike's house to spend some hours there, and then do you recall where you went from there?
Joseph, thank you. And so it begins. And so it begins.
I'll take any motherfucker's money if he giving it away.
Where's the one that says she?
Shit.
Okay, back to it. Thank you, Joseph. Appreciate you very much. You being here and your money. Bang, grifter.
I went to my uncle's house.
And fair to say you have a relatively large extended family within Canton, is that correct?
Yes.
And so when you say you went to your uncle's house, which uncle's house did you go to?
My uncle Brian.
And that would be same last name as yourself, so Brian Albert.
Yes.
And how is he your uncle? Sort of how is he related?
He is my father's brother.
And why did you go to your uncle?
And he is the main. Oh, dirty paws. I'm here for it. How many good dirty pauses can we get? That's about how alert Colin's brain actually is. Yeah, so sorry, FYI, Melbourne here also. I'm casually paid, but the crew, so I've got 2 days off without pay, which is, I love that for me. But it's days off so I can stream. Hooray. And yeah, Melbourne. Sucks to be you, Anna. Really. And me. You get paid, I don't.
It was my cousin Brian's birthday, so I went over to celebrate for a little bit with him.
And so that would be Brian Albert Jr., is that right?
Yes, sir.
And you know how old your cousin Brian Albert Jr. was turning on that night?
Let me
I
know
do
if it's
not
too fast.
When do you recall how you got from Mike's house to your uncle's house?
I believe
Hi,
out of the
Candy.
Cape.
I believe
And,
Ali
do you know
McCabe.
the
Oh,
address,
really?
as far as your uncle's house?
34 Fairview Road.
Is that somewhere, your family's house, is that somewhere that you had been before?
Yes.
And so your memory is that Ellie McCabe gave you a ride from Mike's house to the house on Fairview?
From what I remember, yes.
Now, Ellie McCabe, as far as who is that to you? Or what, if any, kind of relationship?
She's
you
my
have with her?
bestie.
It is my cousin's cousin. So not technically my cousin, but we're close
man.
and like we do family
Hi.
events and stuff like that together.
And you and Miss McCabe, are you in the same grade?
Yes.
And how long have you known?
My whole entire life.
So not blood related, but someone that you see at family events.
Yes.
And someone that was in the same grade and went to the same school.
Can I just say I love seeing some names in the chat last night and tonight, who I haven't seen in the chat before. I presume some of you have been replay crew people. Some of you maybe have been lurkers. Welcome. We appreciate you all being here, whether you're an OG, shorty, or a newie. It's so good to have you all here. Love it. We love all creatures, great and small, all shorties, little and big. So thank you for being here.
School was it?
Correct.
And that school, which school did you go to at that time?
Canton High School.
Canton.
And do you recall about what time it was that you arrived at the house on Fairview?
Between 10:30
I
and 11 at
tried,
night.
Debbie.
And did you have at that time any kind of curfew or time that you had to be home from your parents?
Usually around right around before midnight.
And so was it like a hard fast, like 12 o'clock, if you're not here, you're grounded, or was it sort of around that time?
Just around midnight.
And so after, when you arrive there, you go into the house, is that right?
Yes.
And the house at 34 Fairview has a couple of different ways to get in the house in the front, is that correct?
Correct.
And do you recall which way that you went in that evening?
The side door near the garage.
And when you come into the house, where did you go within the house? What room did you go into?
The living room.
And then from the living room, where else did you go within the house?
Like the kitchen area.
It feels very quiet. Yuck, Phoebe, but also, yeah. I mean, they're cousins, aren't they? They're cousins. Hey, while we're at it, while we're paused, thank you so much, Diane G. Thank you,
I'll take any motherfucker's money if he giving it away.
Welcome, welcome. Thank you for gifting 5 memberships. That's so kind of you. We really appreciate building the community. And there's cool members only emojis in the chat for anybody who received that random allocation. Wow, so fun.
And within the kitchen area of the house, who, if anyone else?
I'm going to slow it down a little bit more.
From what I remember, my cousin Brian, Emily Fabiano, Sarah Levinson, and Catherine Duty, from what I remember that night.
Is it possible there were other people there that you just don't recall?
Yes.
And where were they situated, sort of in the kitchen dining room area?
Like sitting around the kitchen table, I would say.
Now, after you arrived
Ali
there,
McCabe.
well, when you arrived there, what is it that they were
Fair.
doing when you walked?
Just listening to music and having a couple of drinks.
And
I do.
You come in, you greet people, is that correct?
Yes.
Now, the other people that you talked about, as far as beyond your cousin Brian Albert Jr., did you know those other people?
I knew of them. I wasn't friends with them or anything.
Fair to say they were older than you were, is that correct?
Correct.
So, like Miss Levinson would have been older than you by at least a few years at that point.
Yes.
And the same with reference to, I believe you said Miss Fabiano and Miss Duty, is that correct?
Correct.
Now, when you arrive at the house,
That
did you have any?
Laurie. Hi, Laurie. Good to see
Yes.
you. Through marriage. Thank you. Still gross.
Bud Light.
The same as you were having before?
Correct.
You know how many that you had while you were at 34 Fairview.
I do not remember.
And over the course of the evening, whether it was at Mike's house or in between, or when you got to 34 Fairview, did you feel yourself as far as like overly intoxicated or drunk or anything like that?
No.
And as far as the other people
Thank
that
you,
you
Stephen.
observed at the house that night, does anybody stick out to you as being overly intoxicated?
Welcome.
Or fall down drunk or anything like that?
No.
Now, with reference to when you came into the house, you mentioned there was music playing. How would you describe sort of the general mood within the house?
True.
Who's
Hey,
happy?
Vermont Bread
yeah.
Smith. That's a name.
Now,
That's
as
a
far as that
mouthful.
area where you first observed people around the table in the kitchen dining room area when you came in, did you ever see anybody else go anywhere else in the house?
Not that I remember.
Wait. He doesn't remember much. Replay crew and even you all that are here now, if some of you may find that the neon running around the outside is a little distracting or not great for your brain, particularly if you're neurodivergent and autistic or have sensory sensitivities. A couple of people went to great lengths to point that out in the comments section of my debut of this new backdrop. And someone came with the advice, and I'm sorry I don't remember who it was, to simply zoom in. So if you zoom your screen in, You won't get that. Fuck, mate. Give me a problem we can't solve. Amazing. Carry on. Carry on. Carry on. Yes.
Did you yourself go anywhere else?
No.
At any point in time in the evening while you were there, did you go upstairs or downstairs in the basement or out in the backyard or anywhere else besides the kitchen dining room area?
No.
Beyond maybe the restroom at some point?
Yeah. Other than that, no.
And about how long were you at your uncle's house that night to celebrate your cousin's birthday?
Probably around like
My
an hour and a half.
pleasure. I presume that was my advice
So about
or
what
whoever's
time
advice.
frame that you left?
12:10.
And with respect to your leaving the house, who, if anyone, did you contact to facilitate?
Rephrase.
Let me ask it in a much
Wait.
As far as your plans,
He's not the sharpest tool in the shed, Colin Albert. Wait, let me skip back there. He goes, rephrase. Like, coached much? He wouldn't know the word rephrase unless someone told it to him.
who, if anyone, did you contact to facilitate?
Rephrase.
Let me ask you.
He also doesn't know what the word facilitate means. That much is clear. Colin, you were always the liability in this. You were also, in my opinion, the one who delivered the fatal blow. Allegedly. Don't come for me. Come for me.
In a much
Let's
easier.
Pull up, bitch. Let's fucking go. I will beat your ass.
As far as your plans were concerned, as far as leaving the house, who, if anyone, did you reach out to get a ride from?
My friend Allie McCabe.
Michelina's here.
how
Hi,
did you reach out to her?
Michelina.
I texted her.
And do you recall whether or not you had any sort of other communication? Well, let me step back and ask it this way. At that point in time, in January of 2022, you had Ms. McCabe's information saved as a contact in your phone. Is that correct?
Correct.
And on prior occasions, had you had a chance to, call that number from your cell phone that you had programmed in as Allie McCabe?
Agreed,
Correct.
Emily.
When you
Agreed.
called that number, who, if anyone, answered the phone?
Allie.
Sorry, wait.
Now, with respect,
For those of you who are listening, chat, if I sometimes respond to a comment that I pull up on screen and don't read it out, and if you're listening, that can be very frustrating. So, like, accountability, say in the chat, tell me, oi, shorty, can you read it out? So Emily said, I think when Ali texted here, she was picking him up to take him to 34 Fairview, not getting him to take him home. Hard agree, hard agree. Carry on.
to text communications, had you had text communications with that contact in your phone as Allie McCabe prior to that date of January 28th?
Yes.
And when you had those conversations, did you then also have subsequent
Darlene, good to see you.
Conversations with Allie McCabe as well?
Yes.
And during those in-person conversations, was there any reference or anything talked about the content that had been previously sent and communicated via text?
No.
Let me ask it in a better way. So you would have text communications with the person you put in as a contact as Allie McCabe, correct?
Yes.
And then subsequent to having those text communications, you would then speak to her either in person or over the phone, correct?
Objection. The objection is sustained. Watch the form of your questions.
Ari Vermont Bread Smith. Did you hear that schmuck that Turtle Boy got with Matt Phelps, who wishes you would call him M. William Phelps? Yeah, what a tool bag. I watched some of Aiden's stream last night after my live. Live. Did I do 2 yesterday? No, one long one. That's what she said. Yeah, what a dick. And funny, it was Coco who must have been doing both streams, my stream, because we overlapped, mine and Turtle Boy's. And so I know everyone was saying, get a new manager, you need a new manager. And then Coco must have accidentally crossed streams and came in. She was in our chat, but she was both. And she came in and said, get a new manager or something. And then must have realized it was like not relevant in my chat. But yeah, what a dickhead. Poor Aiden. So definitely get a new manager though, right? Ugh, drama. So much drama going on in this little world of Massachusetts, Corruptachusetts, and it's not fun. It's not pretty to watch from this side of the planet. I'm sure it isn't fun to be a part of over there in MA or the States.
Following those text communications with the person that you had input in your phone, what, if any, verbal conversations would you have in reference to the content of the text?
I'm not sure what you're asking. But
Did you talk to her in person about something you had talked to her about in text?
no.
Now, with reference on that specific date of January 28th, was text communications the only means by which you communicated with Allie McCabe?
From what I remember, yeah.
You know what? Lally is grinding my gears so hard that I can't hear him. Speak up, Lally. Ugh. What's this? Holly says the fact that his parents condoned the beer drinking he did at 16 or 17 is mind blowing. I mean, they're just not very classy people. They're not even classy with a K, right? They're Canton townies, and he is. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, whichever tree that apple was actually grown from. Brian, Uncle Brian.
And were there other means by which you would typically communicate with her?
If she wasn't answering a text, I'd give her a call. Yeah.
And were there apps or anything like that on your phone that you would communicate with her as well?
Snapchat sometimes.
Now, with respect to Snapchat and your family, specifically your cousins, what, if any, sort of group Snapchat chains were there with respect to your family?
Yes.
Also, it's like it's Dumb and Dumber right here, right? So, wait, Boxer Brief says Lally can never get witnesses to understand. He's asking if the person he texted or called was same one in person as their contact. Like, I a little bit can't understand that, but I can. Lally can't ask a good question. Colin can't understand like basic words. So never the twain shall meet, right? And then 13 King says, Holly straight, the whole family is a drunk. And I love this one from Joseph, M. William Phony. Right? Right. Good one.
And specifically, who were those sort of group Snapchat chains? Who was included within?
I have a Snapchat group chat with my cousins.
And you have
Cousins,
basically your father's side and
apparently.
your mother's side, correct?
Not on my mother's side, no.
Hi, Bussy.
You have no cousins on your mother's side?
No.
And with respect to the cousins on your father's side, would it be all of your cousins that were included within that?
Not all of them, no.
And so
Taryn.
who of your cousins would be included on those kind of group Snapchat chains?
My older brother, Chris, my younger brother, Dylan, my cousin, Kevin, Brian, Brendan, Caitlin, Kayla, and I
Thank you
believe
very
that is
much,
it.
Joseph.
And if you recall, was there any communication on that group Snapchat chain in regard to Brian Jr.'s birthday on that date of January 28th or 29th?
No, not that I remember.
Now, with respect, so you reach out to Ms. McCabe via text, is that correct?
Yes.
And she agrees to pick you up?
Yes.
And at some point, are you made aware that she's at the home?
Good point. We are here to do some observations. Masters of Criminology says, notice how he is breathing heavier when asked about questions of that night versus more general questions. I mean, I think probably, honestly, also he didn't wear a tie on this day. Number one, because he's a thug. And then he wore his dad/uncle's, daddy uncle, to quote Taryn, Uncle Rogers, Mr. Rogers, sorry, not part of my vernacular, the next day, but no tie because constricting. His thug neck would have gotten too, with all the roids that he's on. Yes, let's notice his breathing a little. I'm sorry it's so quiet. I need to get a volume booster, I think, because so long as I'm about the same volume as chat, not as chat. Yikes, chat is loud. Chat is bay. Hang on, I gotta let my dog out. Wait.
Yes.
And how is it that she makes you aware that she's out?
I got a text message from her that says I'm here.
And at any point in time while you were in the home, did Ms. McCabe come inside the home?
No.
And so after you received that text message from Ms. McCabe, did you respond?
Yes.
And you recall what you responded?
Come in.
And from that communication, after you sent that, about how long was it between the time that you sent that and the time that you came out?
Between 30 seconds and a minute, I'd say.
And when you came out of the house, do you recall which door you came out at that point?
The side door next to the garage.
And when you came out that door, who, if anyone, did you encounter as you were coming out?
As I was walking out, I saw my Uncle Brian and my Aunt Nicole.
And you were going out, and what were they doing?
They were coming in.
And in addition to your Uncle Brian and your Aunt Nicole, was there anybody else that you recall that was with them when they came into the house?
No, not that I remember.
And what, if any, exchange did you have with your uncle and your aunt as you were going out and they were coming?
I just said, I'm going home. My mom wants me home. I love you guys. Bye.
Thanks, babe.
And
Steph,
you then went
good
outside
one.
the house, was that
Dunkle.
Correct.
correct? You see Ms. McCabe outside.
Yes.
That deserves an
And where
applause,
was
babe.
she in where was the vehicle in relation?
In the driveway.
Now, do you recall what type of vehicle Ms. McCabe was driving on that particular night or had at that time?
I believe it was the blue Ford that they had.
And was that a sedan? Was that an SUV? What type of vehicle?
A sedan.
And so you come out, that's in the driveway, correct?
Correct.
You recall whether or not it was parked on the left side or the right side of the driveway?
I do not remember.
And you get into the vehicle. Which part of the vehicle?
Thank you for being here, Sweep the Creek. Got to run. Thank you. We'll be back. Good. I hope to see you again. We all hope to see you again. Yes. Bravo. Enjoy your evening. Thank you for being here. We'll carry on. Carry on. Sorry. I love all these sound effects.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Or just kidding?
That I do not remember.
Fancy that. He
On
doesn't
the
remember.
passenger side, does that sound right?
Could have been that, yeah.
You recall whether or not there was anybody else in the vehicle at the time that you got it?
I do not remember that.
You recall whether or not there was anybody else in the vehicle at the time that she had dropped you off at that location?
I do not remember that either.
Now, as far as the coming outside of the house, did you take note of anything as far as the weather or what was going on with that when you came outside?
Pretty sure it just started snowing at that time, around that time.
So the snow had just begun. Do you recall whether or not it was sticking or accumulating on the ground at that time?
I do not remember now.
Now, you get into the car, and where did you go?
She drove me right home.
So no
Great
stops
crew
along the way,
here,
just
I agree, Lynn.
Straight from Fairview to your house.
Correct.
And about how long a period or how long a drive is it?
Anywhere between 5-10 minutes.
Now, as you were outside of the house,
Sorry. So, chat. I'm going to star some of the good comments. Like I know I keep breaking up the testimony, and I don't want to necessarily do that. So I will star some of the good stars, all the great comments or observations that I see along the way. Boxer Brief, you just had a great one, but I don't want to. We'll come to them. We'll take a break and do some of those, but we'll keep going for now. Thank you. I'm a professional. I'm such a professional. Let's just agree to that, and as witnessed by my not being able to put this bumper on straight away. Lol.
Fairview to your house.
Correct. Around that time.
So the snow had just begun. Do you recall whether or not?
Oh,
it was
the
sticking
fucking
or
snow.
accumulating on the ground at that time?
I do not remember now.
Now, you get into the car, and where did you go?
She drove me right home.
So no stops along the way, just straight from Fairview to your house.
Correct.
And about how long a period or how long a drive is it?
Anywhere between 5-10 minutes.
Now, as you were outside of the house walking to the car, and after the car sort of backs out of the driveway and leaves, do you observe anything abnormal or unusual outside of your uncle's house that night?
No.
Did you observe any other cars outside at that time?
Not that I remember.
Now, Allie has a mother and a father, and you're familiar with them. Is that correct?
Correct.
And what are their names?
Jennifer and Matt.
Same last name as you gave.
Yes.
And you're familiar with what types of vehicles they have?
Yes.
And when you came out of the house and got into Allie's Ford sedan, did you see any vehicle you would associate with either Jennifer or Matthew McCabe at the house at that time?
No.
I'll take any
And so
motherfucker's
you
money
drive
if he
home
giving
and
it
go,
away.
to your house without the address. Whereabouts?
Such
in
a
the town
professional.
were you living at that point?
Goodness
It's
me.
right in the center
Wait.
of Canton near the Seasons gas station.
And
Thank
is
you,
that a
Joseph.
I'll take
single-family
any
house or
motherfucker's
a
money if he
multi-family
giving it
house?
away.
It is a condominium.
And when Mr. McCabe pulls in and parks, you get out, correct?
Yes.
And so in order to get into the building, in order to get into your home, how is it that you get into your home when you get to the condo?
There's a door around back that I go into, and I gotta either have a key or they buzz me in, but I usually have a key, and I gotta go up 3 flights of stairs, and then we're at the top level in the condominium.
And so you have to get sort of into the building before you can get into your own unit.
Correct.
And did you notice whether or not Ms. McCabe was still there as you were, excuse me. Did you notice whether or not Ms. McCabe was still out there parked when you opened the door with the key?
That I do not remember.
And you get into
Literally,
condo
grumpy
again, your
granny.
home
My
and,
mum wants me
who then
home.
one
Yes,
was
I'm
living
sure
with
you
you
always
at
go
that
home by your curfew time.
My parents and my little brother
Your older brother, where was he?
in San Diego.
He was in service, is that correct?
Correct.
And as far as your brother, your little brother, and your father and your mother, were they home when you got
It's
home?
laughable.
And how do you know?
Because I remember my parents being up in their bedroom that night.
Is there any sort of rule or sort of, for lack of a better term, a protocol as far as when you come home, where do you go sort of first thing when you walk in?
I always tell my mom and my dad that I'm home, and usually go up to their bedroom, give them a hug goodnight, tell them I love them, and then go down to bed.
Whatever.
Do that on that occasion?
Yes.
So sort of immediately when you come home, you go right up to your parents' room?
Yes.
And when you got up to your parents' room on that occasion, with both your mother and your father in their room,
Correct.
and you had that sort of exchange that you described before?
Yes.
And so your bedroom is then located downstairs from where your parents' bedroom is?
Yes.
And if you know about what time was it that you came into the house?
I want to say around 12:20.
And fair to say this is 2.5 years ago and you weren't exactly looking at your watch when you came in, is that right?
Exactly. Yes.
And as far as being home or having that curfew around midnight or so, did you get in
Hi,
trouble for being
Megan.
late that night?
No.
Yes.
I'll sustain the objection. I'll strike that.
Amazing. She's just sustained
Now-
a defense objection. Come on, Pope's in the house. Hey, Popey.
Mr. Albert, the place that you were living at that point in the condo, how long had you been?
AJ, hi.
That I do not
Nelby's
remember.
here. Huzzah.
Did you live somewhere else in Canton prior to?
Yes.
Where was it?
7 Meadows Ave.
And how long did you live at 7 Meadows?
My whole entire life before moving to that condo.
And so
22 now?
all I'm sort of trying to
17 then?
ascertain
No.
here is, so
20
from the time
now.
of January 28, 29, 2022, was it a long time, short time, months, weeks, years? How long had you been living at the condo?
Short time. I'd say a couple months.
And so prior to that couple of months, you had lived your whole life at 7 Meadows Ave, correct?
Correct.
And that was a single family house, is that correct?
Yes.
And with respect to living on Meadows Ave, did you know people that lived on your street growing up?
Yes.
And at some point while you were living there, did you come to know someone by the name of John O'Keefe?
Yes.
And how did you know Mr. O'Keefe?
He lived.
Sorry, I'll rewind a bit. The Goodmans. I don't remember a damn thing. Hugs and kisses. All I know is that I was a good boy who went home by curfew and gave mummy and daddy a kiss. And I think I speculated, certainly. We kind of deduced in the Chris Albert and Julie Albert testimony reviews that based on their verbiage, that Chris and Julie probably don't sleep in the same bedroom. She referred to it as my room. Words matter. Chris Albert also had a slightly different story. He said that Colin just poked his head in the door and said goodnight. Questionable. And Julie said he said words and came and gave her a kiss. So, and then with her my room, I would speculate that perhaps they do not sleep in the same bedroom. Speculation.
Lived at the top of our street.
So how many houses, if you know, were sort of in between your house and Mr. O'Keefe's?
2.
And do you know how long that Mr. O'Keefe had been living on that
ASAP, Shelby. I'm
I do
coming
not
over
know.
to the States
And
ASAP.
how did you
Forever and
know him,
ever.
sort of, if you could describe sort of your relationship with your neighbor, Mr. O'Keefe?
I knew him because I knew that my parents
Yeah,
were friendly with him. So and I knew he lived at the top of our street. That's how I knew him.
And were you aware who, if anyone, lived at the house with Mr. O'Keefe?
I know his 2 kids that he brought in, adopted, lived there. And I'm not sure who else.
And that would have been his niece and his nephew that he adopted, correct?
Correct.
And where were they in relation to you as far as ages were concerned?
A lot younger. I don't know the exact age difference, but
It
So you were
really
high
is
school,
great
they
to
would've
see
been
so many folks in here. Thank you for
grade
being
12.
here.
yes.
Now, as far as your relationship with Mr. O'Keefe, your neighbor, about how often would it be that you would see him?
Never crack
Not
up.
often. I drive by every now and then. He'd be outside, and I would wave. He'd wave
And
back.
I would
That was
wave.
pretty much it.
Give him the Canton salute.
And during the time that you lived on Meadows
Bang,
Ave, or
bang.
a couple months subsequent to that, was there ever any animosity or any sort of argument or anything that you would ever had with Mr. O'Keefe?
Never.
And how would you describe Mr. O'Keefe from your perspective, as far as how would you describe him as a person?
A nice guy.
I think
good guy.
Adam's going to marry me, AJ. Sorry, Adam. I don't. It's not official or anything.
Now, with respect,
I've got to get there
if I
somehow.
could bring you back to Fairview Road on January 28th and 29th of 2022. Obviously, you were familiar with Mr. O'Keefe at that point.
Yes.
Definitely, Jess.
And at any point in time that you were in that home, did you see Mr. O'Keefe inside the home?
No.
At any point in time that you were outside the home, going in, coming out, at any point in time did you see Mr. O'Keefe?
No.
At any point in time in the evening of January 28th into January 29th, 2022, did you see Mr.
That's a really good point. Megan says this goof troop. I love that. This goof troop practiced that tiny sitting position with his lawyers, I bet anyways. I would agree. I love Goof Troop. It's going in the vernacular. Very good. Carry on.
Now, with respect to, if I could bring you back to Fairview Road on January 28th and 29th of 2022. Obviously, you were familiar with Mr. O'Keefe at that point.
Yes.
And at any point in time that you were in that home,
Hi,
did you see
Leona.
Mr. O'Keefe
And I see
inside the home?
Holly
No.
as
At any
well.
point in time that you were outside the home, going in, coming out, at any point in time did you see Mr. O'Keefe?
No.
At any point in time in the evening of January 28th into January 29th, 2022, did you see Mr. O'Keefe anyway?
No.
And at that time, at the end of January 2022, were you aware of or did you know anybody by the name of Karen?
Yes.
And how did you know?
I knew that she dated Mr. O'Keefe.
And had you had any sort of prior interactions with Ms. Reed prior to January 28th?
Not that I remember, no. Not really.
As far as any interactions, would that be just sort of driving by the house?
Yeah. Maybe drive by wave. That was about it.
It's still grating, isn't it, Grumpy Granny? She says, friggin' pisses me off that Lally keeps referring to him as Mr. O'Keefe. Officer O'Keefe, right? Pre-trial motion shit. Same reason as none of the law enforcement officers were allowed to wear any of their uniforms, potentially prejudicial. Either way, the Officer John O'Keefe thing, it's just total bullshit, right? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Jesus, Lally. Jesus, Bev. Thank you, sweetie.
Yes.
Sweetie says, you're amazing, lady. Adam drives Helen. I see why you love Miss
Now,
Shorty.
as far
I
as
mean,
that,
I'm a fucking delight.
Sort of reaching out to Ms.
Hi,
McCabe on that
Michael.
particular evening, was that something that you had done before?
Yeah.
Is that something that sort of you and your friend group did together, as far as if somebody was out and driving around and somebody else was maybe drinking somewhere, they could contact them for a ride?
Yes, correct.
That was as opposed to somebody drinking and then getting behind the wheel and driving, correct?
Exactly.
Now, sir.
Members, we have an Officer John O'Keefe members emoji in the chat if you want to try them out. There are lots of cool
At
members
some point in
emoji.
July of 2023, did you have occasion to meet with
And
any
the more
troopers from
members,
state
the
police
more
in regards to that
emojis.
evening of January
Boom.
29th?
Say the date again.
Some point in July of 2023, did you meet with any troopers from the state police somewhere you had done before?
You dumb fuck,
Yeah.
Colin Albert.
Is that something that sort of you and your friend group did together, as far as if somebody was out and driving around and somebody else was maybe drinking somewhere, they could contact them for a ride?
Yes, correct.
That was as opposed to somebody drinking and then getting behind the wheel and driving, correct?
Exactly.
Now, sir, at some point in July of 2023, did you have occasion to meet with any troopers from the state police in regard to that evening? Of
Thank you,
January
Brenda.
29th?
Say the date again.
Some point in July of 2023, did you meet with any troopers from the state
Thank you,
police?
Emily.
No.
At some point subsequent to that date of January 28th, 29th, did you meet with any troopers from the state police?
Yes.
And you were asked questions and you answered them?
I'll
is that
take
correct?
any
Correct.
motherfucker's money if he giving it
Following
away.
that conversation or interview that you had with the state police, what, if anything, did you provide
I'll
them,
take any
with reference
motherfucker's
to
money
your
if he giving it away.
Can you rephrase that? Sorry.
At some point, did you
Thank you,
provide them
Joseph.
with a
Sorry, I didn't
screenshot
play the whole way
of
through.
a text communication?
Back.
Say the date again.
Say the date
At some point in
again.
July of 2023, did
Rephrase.
you meet with any troopers from the state police?
No.
Welcome, new
At
shorties.
some point subsequent to that date of January 28th, 29th, did you meet with any troopers from the state police?
Yes.
And you were asked questions and you answered them, is that correct?
Correct.
And following that conversation or interview that you had with troopers from the state police, what, if anything, did you provide them with reference to your phone?
Jim
Can you
Jerry
rephrase
Gunn
that?
got it.
Sorry.
Yay.
At some point, did you provide them with a screenshot of a text communication between yourself and Ms. McCabe?
Yes.
And was that something that you took a screenshot on your own phone and then were able to then provide it to them?
Correct.
May I approach?
Yes.
So showing you the document, just ask you to look at it and then look up when you finish.
Adam.
And do you recognize that, sir?
Yes.
What do you recognize that?
My text messages between Allie that night.
And what's contained on that, is that a fair and accurate portrayal of what you recall as far as the text messages, or what was on your phone as far as what you took a screenshot of the text messages between you and Allie McCabe that night?
Yes, sir.
April January? Yes. I'm going to seek to introduce in a minute.
Mr. Jackson?
Yeah, one moment.
Sure.
Right, Leona? Colin doesn't get in fights. He's an innocent teenager. He can't fight. Have you seen him? Terrible. Yeah, right. Emily says July 2023 was when this kid was interviewed. Cranky faces. Cranky faces. Big mad, Emily.
All right. And jurors, remember the instruction I gave you about the text messages. Thank you.
You're very funny, Joseph. I'll allow it, Bev. She's going to allow it. She's going to allow it. How about that?
Yeah, may I approach this return to
Yes.
the
God damn, Lally.
Commission, may I,
Yeah.
for the jury?
Phony,
Okay.
phony. Wait. Did he? Wait, here we go with the phony text messages. Yes, but the boxer brief. Did Lally just say MSP was taxi for kids underage drinking? I mean, better than what his dad did, taking away college kid, but they wouldn't be drunk at all and just have them on speed dial. Well, we'll skip back. I'm sure Lally says all sorts of dumb shit that we don't even hear because, dial tone Lally.
Okay.
Oh, and so he went back too far. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Look up,
Okay, yes,
look
sir.
at it and then look up and finish.
He's like, oh, I got to read words.
And do you recognize that, sir?
Yes.
What do you recognize?
Stir.
My text messages between Allie that night.
And what's contained on that, is that a fair and accurate portrayal of what you recall as
Okay, so he's like, Allie that night. He's like, yes, I've got the lines right. I can do this. I can do this. You are smart, Colin. He's trying to manifest intelligence. Manifest intelligence.
far as the text messages, or what was on your phone as far as what you took a screenshot of the text messages between you and Allie McCabe that night?
Yes, sir.
Tiff, hi.
Almost
Good to
seeking
see you.
introduce in a minute.
Mr. Jackson?
Yeah, one moment.
Mr. Jackson. Mahjong. Hey, Tiff's in the house. Wait. Tiff's in the house.
Looking for something unique to elevate your style? Discover Minx & Maven, your go-to Etsy shop for handmade jewelry that tells a story. From vibrant mahjong tiles to polished stones and gorgeous beads, each piece is lovingly crafted by Tiff Knox.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I pressed the...
Looking for something unique to elevate your style? Discover Minx & Maven, your go-to Etsy shop for handmade jewelry that tells a story. From vibrant mahjong tiles to polished stones and gorgeous beads, each piece is lovingly crafted by Tiff Knox. Whether you're after a bold statement or a subtle touch of elegance, Minx & Maven has something just for you. Ready to make your look unforgettable? Visit Minx & Maven on Etsy today.
And jurors, remember the instruction I gave you about the text messages. Thank you. Okay.
A mahjong tile. Mahjong. You know the game mahjong? Tiles. It's little game pieces.
Yeah, may I approach this return to
Yes.
with the court's permission, may I publish this for the jury?
Okay.
Okay. She'll allow it. Thank you, Taryn. Mahjong. Those are mahjong tiles. We have emojis. Apple iPhone has emojis.
So what's up on the screen, is that what you have? before
Here we
you?
go.
Yes.
And the contact that's listed at the top states out, is that correct?
Correct.
Is that how you had this McCabe programmed into your phone?
Correct.
And from this, there's two sets of communications, one contained in blue bubbles and one contained in non-blue bubbles, correct?
Yes.
If you know the blue bubbles, is that you or is that Mr. McCabe or who's?
That's me.
So the other side would be Mr. McCabe, is that correct?
Correct.
There's also times that are stamped or associated with these text bubbles and with text communications, Mr. McCabe.
Yes.
If I could direct your attention, maybe easier if you're looking at the paper in front of you, but just sort of starting from the top, January 28, 2022, if you could read for the jury what the content is, what time it is, and indicate who is communicating.
So Boxer Brief, I didn't go far back enough. Sorry about that. Right before that, when he asks if interviewed by MSP, he says had been there before as far as if needed ride home and were drinking beer instead of drinking and driving. Is that what friend group do? Didn't catch that before. I didn't catch it then either, but thank you for spotting that. Interesting. That's what we're here for, to notice new things.
At 11:54, I texted Allie and said, "You can get me now, period." At 11:54, I texted her again and said, "If easier." At 11:55, Allie texted me back and said, "Okay, I am driving people home now."
Big mad Emily.
At 11:55, I said, "Word." And then at 11:55, I said, "Get me after." At 11:55, Allie wrote back, "KK." And then at 12:10 a.m., Allie wrote, "Here." And at 12:10 a.m., I wrote back, "Okay."
Okay.
It's coming. You can take that.
I mean, those seem
Normally
legit,
approaches
those
would
text
be
messages.
Yes.
What could be worse? What could be less suspicious than screenshots of text messages? I mean, sure. Seems legit. Yes. Megan, is this the screenshots? Yes, suspicious. And also KK. I mean, I guess it's so. What is that generation? Those young kids. Is that millennials? No. Gen. What are they? Those young kids. As a Gen Xer, don't be sending me a K or a thumbs up. I might punch you.
Now, sir, with respect to that last communication that you sent as far as okay, how long after that?
Turd, I say word.
It was sent. Did you then go out to the car where Allie was?
Right after, I'd say around 30 seconds.
And Your Honor, may I approach the witness again?
Yes.
Douche nozzle. There's
Sir,
a
I'm
word.
showing you what's been marked as exhibits 82 and 83. Again, I just
Aight.
have to take a look at those and look up what you.
You're very hip, Tiff. 8. Okay. Ernie Birdie's
Do you
a
recognize
millennial.
those, sir?
Okay.
Yep.
And what do you recognize those?
Turd. Being a
Say
turd.
that again.
What is in those photos?
A picture of me and my
Okay.
aunt, and a picture of me by myself.
And do you,
He's like, I can recognize this
recall
photo. It's
sort of,
me.
when those
Me.
photographs were taken?
Yes, February 11th.
And why is it that you recall that? Well, let me ask you this. As far as February 11th was concerned, where were you that day?
I was at my uncle's house.
And why were you at your uncle's house?
Daddies.
My cousin was coming home for leave
Baby
from the Marine
Brian.
Corps, so we had a little gathering for him.
And just to be clear, when you say your uncle, you're talking about your uncle Brian Albert again?
Correct.
If I say
Your
word
cousin that
too.
was coming home from the Marines. What's his name?
Jack Albert.
And so on that evening, you were over that house. Is that correct?
Correct.
And
One of the thugs,
the
Jack
first picture
Albert.
in exhibit, I believe it's 82. Is that correct? You and your aunt Nicole.
Correct.
And what's contained on there is that a fair and accurate portrayal of sort of what you looked like as far as your arms, your hands, your face, all of those things on that day of February 11th.
Correct.
And second photograph is again you by yourself. Is that correct?
Correct.
And from that
AJ.
photograph again, is that a fair and accurate portrayal of what you looked like on February 11th?
Yes.
And from the second photograph in, if you know, where was that taken within the home?
Yes, Tiff. Wait, good observation.
In the library at 3450.
In the library, they have a library. I bet you Colin doesn't go in there because he can't read. Tiff Knox says when the camera hits just right, Colin has an Adolf mustache. Yikes. She.
And again, that library or any of the other rooms within the house beyond the kitchen, the dining room, or possibly the restroom, did you go into any other areas of the house on that night of January 28th into January 29th?
No.
I approach this retriever.
Yes.
Joseph, he radiates dim. Yes, he's a very
One
dull
moment,
bulb. Hashtag needs sweater vest.
And
9.
Mr. Albert, just one last question. When it came to
9-year-olds
your
are all
arrival
feral,
at 34
Megan.
Fairview Road on the evening of, or the early morning of January 29th when you were leaving, beyond your Uncle Brian and your Aunt Nicole, did you see anybody else older than yourself or anybody else related to that group come into the house that evening?
No.
Thank you, sir. I have nothing further.
Oh,
Mr.
nothing
Jackson,
further.
do you want to
Bang,
begin or wait
bang.
until the morning?
Pull up,
Yeah, it
bitch.
probably makes more sense to
Do you
us
know
as
what?
well.
Okay.
Wait.
All right.
Let me just say something. All right. So thank you all for still being here. I appreciate that there are other channels going live at the moment, and I get it. If you want to head on off and watch something else, that's your choice. I've really appreciated no one announcing their departure today. Like that really helps me stay focused and not get butthurt that people would choose to go elsewhere than watch my stream. I'm human after all. So thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And suckers, they've left right before the Alan Jackson cross, and this is where it gets spicy. So chat, who's here? Let's fucking go. Ding, 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 right? Let's fucking go. Pull up, bitch. This is some of the best stuff I've ever seen, ever in trial.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Mr. Albert, I'm going to wait until the jurors leave, and then you can follow them. All right, jurors.
End of the day. Next one. Wait, stop sharing. Yikes. Bang, bang. Quiet, please. Oh, sorry, you couldn't hear that. It's just, yikes. I'm yelling at you. I didn't, the bailiff just said anyway, sorry for yelling. Yikes. I'm a professional. So let's share the next one. Let's go start with the sweater vest sweater combination. Dunkle, Daddy Brian. I mean, Uncle Brian. I mean, Dunkle. Borrowed his jumper, his sweater. Okay, trigger warning again. Bev's like in full force doing her fake shit to the jury. She does look like Miss Piggy though, right? Gen Xers and older. If there is anyone, there's no boomers here, no true boomers. Are there? Maybe. The full breadth of Gen X folks. You remember Miss Piggy, right? No, sorry, not sorry, Bev.
Did anyone happen to see, hear, or read anything about this case since we left the other day? Yes, no. Thank you very much. Everyone said no or shook their heads. All right, may we have Mr. Albert, please?
May we have Mr. Albert, please? It's probably one of the very few times in his life he's been called Mr. Albert. I wonder if he knows what that means.
Step on here. Maintain a case question.
Yes.
Court and jury in the case down here to the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but
Yes.
the truth. I didn't.
Oh, wait, it's too fast. Wait.
All right, whenever you're ready, Mr. Jackson.
Thank you, Ron.
Bang, bang. Yeah, the cool kids are left, and I'm here for it. Like, if you know, you know. This is the place, Miss Piggy, right? Yes, I'm going to slow it down a little bit. Oh, Pastor Pepper's in the house. Bent Bev. What? This.
I'll take any motherfucker's money if he giving it away.
Thanks, darling. Thank you so much for your super chat. Okay, let's get going. Keep going. Thank you. I appreciate you, and I love that you're here. You come up on my Facebook, people you may know, and I'm like, I don't want to be a creep and add her, but maybe I will. Maybe I'll creep on you, Pepper. Don't sniff. I'll do the sniffing, Colin Albert.
In order to prepare for your testimony starting yesterday.
Can you rephrase that question?
I'm going to go, wait.
The question, you didn't understand my question?
No.
Who did
Okay,
you speak
you dumb.
to?
Okay, I'm going to say, okay, you dumb cunt. Sorry, Americans. I know you don't like that word. In Australia, we use it all the time. And as my delightful, abusive ex used to say, he's a dumb cunt. He wouldn't know shit from clay. And I couldn't agree more. And now I've been demonetized, and it was worth every syllable. Love that for us. Okay, big screen. I've gone to normal speed. If it feels too slow, but I know we want to kind of get the feel for it. We've got time.
In order to prepare for your testimony yesterday.
My lawyer.
Other than your lawyer, who did you speak to prepare for your testimony yesterday?
No one.
You didn't speak to your parents?
No.
You didn't speak to your mom, your dad?
Nope.
At any time?
I
before
sniffed,
yesterday
not
about your
cocaine.
testimony or your
Hi,
statements?
Fuba.
Nope.
Did you discuss with your parents their testimony?
No.
So after they got off the witness stand, your dad
What am I
didn't come
doing
home
with
and
my life
say, here's
here?
how my day went.
Jesus
No.
Louise.
The mom didn't come home and say, here's how my day went.
Nope.
The Albert family just ignored the fact that both of them testified in a court of
Hi,
law before
Cherie.
a jury about the events of January 29th, 2022. Nothing was ever said.
No.
Did you talk to Mr. Lally at any point?
Sorry, Grumpy Granny.
Before yesterday in preparation for your testimony?
Before yesterday?
Consider the creep
said-
incoming.
Yes.
Tell me when.
Want to say a month ago about.
What did you talk about?
I got prepped for this.
Tell me what
Prepped.
that means. What does it mean to prep for this?
I don't think he knows.
What I'm going to be getting asked.
Okay.
Ugh.
Remember my first question, very first question this morning? I said,
Wait.
have you spoken to anybody?
The shade. Alan Jackson is like, I'm going to have to wind this back and speak to you like you're 5 and still you're going to struggle. The condescension and the shade and the patience, it's up there with how he spoke to Trooper Paul, right? Oh, I'd forgotten this. This is great. I love this for us. Let's keep going.
Prepare for your testimony, and you said no.
Yeah.
So that's not true. Spoke to
Oh
Mr.
my
Lau.
God. I'm crying.
Okay. Yes.
It's not okay. It's yes or no.
Yes.
You said that was about a month ago, correct?
Correct. Around a month ago.
Tell me what, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Around a month ago. I'd say.
Tell me.
Don't
what you and
interrupt
Mr.
him,
Lau
Alan
discussed.
Jackson.
The questions I would be asked here.
Oh, wow.
Can you be more
It's
detailed?
epic.
I don't remember everything he said.
Did he go over the questions that he believed he would ask?
Oh, God. So funny.
I believe so.
Did you give him answers to those questions that you believed you would give in response to his questions?
Yes.
What questions did he tell you he was going to ask?
I don't remember.
What answers did you tell him you were going to give?
I don't remember.
That was just a month ago, right?
Yes.
Obviously, you've been thinking about this case quite a bit, haven't you?
Yeah.
Over the last 2.5 years.
No.
How long have you been thinking about this case?
Since people started writing about me on the internet.
How about since you
How
were at
about
a
since you
house
murdered Officer
where an
John O'Keefe?
individual ended up dead on the lawn the next morning? Did that prompt you to start thinking about this case?
No.
Not so much, huh?
Nope.
Hi, Peter. Congratulations and welcome.
Did you speak with, when Mr. Lally spoke with you, who else was there?
Emily.
The witness advocate, I believe. and-
Advocate.
Steve Nelson?
I'm sorry.
Who else?
Wait. Oh my
And
God. Jeepers. The witness advocate. Boy. And what did Emily just say? Is it still on the screen? No. Emily. Do you know what planet you're on right now, son? Oh my God, I've got tears in my eyes. That is so good. Oh, so good. You guys are the best. Chat Bay. Love you all so much. Love your faces. Funny bastards.
is it Sergeant Tully, I believe?
Tully, T-U-L-L-Y?
I believe so, yes.
What about
Anybody
Bukaki?
else?
Not that I
Bukaki.
remember.
Sergeant Tully taking notes while you were having this conversation with Mr. Lally?
I do not
Andy.
Lally taking
Yes.
notes?
Advocate.
I do not remember.
Remember being told by either Sergeant Tully or Mr. Lally that your conversation was
Oh
being
my
recorded?
God, that's so good.
I do not remember.
Oh, that's so good. Advocate.
How long was that meeting?
Say 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
You guys-
Were you given any instructions by either Sergeant Tully or Mr. Lally about your preparation for your testimony?
Can you rephrase that, please?
Sure. Were you given
Oh.
instructions about your the preparation for your testimony? How they wanted you to answer questions? The tone
No.
and tenor of your testimony?
No.
How they wanted you to dress, for instance?
No.
Yeah, you liar. How they wanted you to sit. Diminishing
Other
your
than that
volume.
time a month ago,
Wait.
have you spoken with Mr. Lally or anybody from the DA's office since then, before yesterday?
Chat, one's in the chat if you'd like me to put it on 1.25. It's on it's on normal right now. If you want me to leave it, whack a 2 in there. If you want me to go a little bit faster, let me know. One's in the chat if you want it to go faster. 2's if you want it to stay on normal speed. Please and thank you, chat.
No.
You watched any coverage of this case online?
Nope.
No social media?
No, I don't have social media.
No news, coverage?
Nope.
Nightly news, Channel 25, Channel 5?
No.
National news?
Nope.
Blogs?
Nope.
Wait, blogs. The best part about it is I can't remember whether I said 1's to leave it as is or 2's to. No, I think I said 1's to go faster, 2's to speed up. But now I can't remember. Yikes. Nope. Man Cat's in the house. Cat says it's fine as is. Diane says she's got nowhere else to be. Ones. Speed it up. Ava's mom says leave it. Ernie says leave it. I think that's what it was. 1.25. Let's 1.25 it. I should have just said type 1.25 in the chat if you want me. Turd, the voice of reason. I love that for us. Let's keep going. If it's too fast, we can slow it down again. I have somewhere else to
According
be.
to you know
No, wait, what time?
zero
I can make.
about the media coverage concerning this case, Commonwealth versus Karen Reed.
Correct.
Okay.
Did
I
you
think
talk to Allie before her
1.25.
testimony?
No.
When's
Thanks,
the last time
Adam.
you did talk to Allie before
Thanks,
she testified
Ernie.
yesterday?
I don't remember.
Give me an idea. She's one of your best friends. A week ago, a day ago, a month ago.
I do not remember.
Could have been a year ago.
I do not remember.
Could have been 5 years ago.
No.
So it's more recently than 5 years ago.
There's always someone, Emily. 69.
I
Bang,
don't
bang.
remember.
So you have no independent recollection as you sit here. The last time you talked to one of your best friends and your cousin about any subject.
I will beat
No, I
your
don't remember.
ass. I will
Were
fuck
ever
you up.
told in preparation for your testimony, if you start to get stumped or nervous, just say, I don't remember.
Nope.
Nobody ever told you that.
Mm-mm.
Always
No.
someone,
No.
Diane.
Sorry.
So nobody ever informed you that you might get nervous on the witness stand. There might be tough questions. Easiest way to get out of that is just say, yeah, I don't recall.
No.
So you just don't recall because your memory is that bad. You literally don't recall the last time you spoke with Al.
Objection.
Ask that to Mr. Jackson.
Bang, bang. Mm.
Your testimony is you were not instructed to say, I don't remember. You just literally don't remember.
Correct.
It's an issue with your memory, not an instruction that you received.
Correct.
But you do remember 2.5 years ago, you left 34 Fairview at 12:10 a.m., correct? Down to the minute.
Correct.
Did Mr. Lally, during this meeting that y'all had, did Mr. Lally show you anything? Items of evidence, photographs, videos?
Wait, I don't know what that means. What's prophylactics? Wow. Molly affects the memory. How do you know, Diane? Can't remember. Oh, Adam's on fire today. I'll give you a bang bang. Pull up, bitch. I'm telling you, Miss Shorty, if I start saying lol, you're going to get it, mate. You'll get it. Well, here's the thing. I'm paying it forward because I wake up in the middle of the night with Turd Ferguson songs in my head. They are always playing in my head. Ode to Apathy is a huge one. My intro and my outro song, Turd Ferguson, the Feral Children song, Moose Flute, you name it. So if it's the least I can do to pay that forward and let you say lol in your either internally or verbalize it, you're welcome. It's the least I can do. I'm a fucking delight. Okay, bang bang.
Anything like that?
No.
Did you two talk about any evidence that you might see? Photographs, documents, videos?
Not that I remember.
He didn't show you the series of text messages between you and Miss McCabe, Allie?
I don't remember.
Okay,
Hi,
you're not
Life
saying
with
he
Bear.
didn't.
Good to see
You're saying
you.
Again, you just don't remember.
Correct.
Okay. And this was just a month ago.
A month. Correct.
Could have been sooner than a month. Or let me ask that a different way. Could have been more recently than a month.
I don't know.
Don't know that.
He doesn't know much, does he?
No.
Yeah, no.
So
Reese
we
is in the
don't have to
house.
do Yes or no, not just.
All right, sorry.
Where were you when this meeting a month ago took place?
At the DA's office on Shawmut Road.
Who contacted you to come to the DA's
You can
office?
say whatever you want, Adam.
I do not remember that.
Don't remember that either.
No.
Phone call from Mr. Lally, maybe?
I don't believe that I received a phone call. Maybe my lawyer did or my father, but I don't know. I don't believe I did.
So if your father received a phone call and then told you you need to go to the DA's office to meet with Mr. Lally, that would be a conversation with your dad about your preparation for your testimony, correct?
Correct?
I wouldn't say so, no.
You would categorize that as such.
No.
Okay.
He's a damn idiot. You know what? You got here just in time, Reese. You didn't have to suffer through Lally, and you're here just in time. And while I think of it, and while I've got you all here as a captive audience, just watch this. This. You know, I rave about Adam all the time, and he's my boyfriend, and he's my lead moderator, and he's an amazing man and an amazing YouTuber. But watch this fucking crazy shit.
Welcome, fellow wanderers and explorers of the unknown, to another deep dive into the unseen and the mysterious older and far more incredible than we've ever dared to believe. Keep your eyes to the skies, your mind open to the mysteries, and remember, the truth is out there, waiting for those who seek it. Good night.
That's Adam's work. That's Adam's channel. Amazing.
Because, of course, even though you went to the DA's office to meet Mr. Lally and a sergeant from the Massachusetts State Police to talk about your testimony, you didn't mention that to your dad.
No.
You mentioned that to your mom.
No.
And when you got done with that meeting, Dad didn't ask you, how'd it go, son?
Nope.
Your mom didn't say, how was that meeting?
No.
About this massive murder case.
Objection.
Objection.
Let me ask you a different way. Do you consider this to be a high-profile murder case?
Objection.
Stand on relevancy, ask it differently.
In your mind, this is an important case, correct? Obviously.
Correct.
But according to you, it just never comes up in the Albert household.
Adam, drop your own link in the chat. Also, Turd, yes.
You were asked to look at a couple of text messages yesterday. Looked a little bit like this. You seen that before?
Here we go,
Yes.
team. Here we go.
Yesterday
Before yesterday, have you ever seen that before?
on my phone, yeah.
Other than on your phone and maybe screenshot, you ever seen that before? Mr. Lally ever show it to you?
Not that I remember. No.
So you two didn't discuss that in your meeting a month or less ago?
We could have. I don't remember.
But again, you don't remember.
Mm-mm.
Is that no?
No.
Did Mr. Lally tell you why he wanted to question you about those text messages?
Thanks, Emily. Mwah.
Don't remember.
I didn't see it.
Did Mr. Lally tell you anything about what you might be asked on cross-examination?
No.
Did he ask you about any videos that you've ever posted?
No.
Did he ask you about any comments you've ever made online?
Nope.
Any photos you've ever been in?
Yes,
No.
Ernie.
Fights you've ever been in?
Nope.
Who's Courtney Proctor?
Who is Courtney Proctor?
She's friendly with my aunt, Jillian.
I'm sorry?
My aunt Jillian, she's friendly with.
When you say friendly with,
Jillian.
describe that. What do you mean by friendly with?
I know that they're pretty friendly.
Have you ever been to Courtney Proctor's home?
Yes.
How many times would you say over the years?
4 or 5, maybe.
Her family is close to your family, it's fair to say.
Not that close. Close though.
When you say not that close, but close though, what does that mean?
I'd say we're more close when I was younger, not when I got older.
Okay.
Okay.
How old are you now? You're 20?
Correct.
20, you man child. I'm going faster. It's too slow.
May I approach you?
Okay.
You may approach.
Photo I'd like to show
Friendly
you
with.
first.
Who says that?
Ma'am? Yes. Thank you. Take a look at that photo and tell me if you recognize it. Just look at it to yourself, please. Let me know if you study it for a second.
Yep.
You recognize the photo?
Yes.
Who's in that photo?
Objection.
So the objection sustained as to the content of the photos. Did you want to come to Sidebar and explain this to me?
Jill Daniels. Jill Daniels, Debbie Blair. Jill Daniels, the leather couch. We know who she is now. There back then we didn't know so well who she was. I mean, we knew, but we have since seen the quality of her character play out to us in real time, and she hit a charge for that quality of character. A couple, actually. Martha says this dude has the worst memory during cross, but perfect during direct. Weird, huh? He remembers his lines. That's it. But then when he has to go off script because he doesn't know, it fails. Damn, I'm old, says Holly. I remember that radio dial. Yeah, right. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Adam's very clever. We got a sidebar here. Oh, Alice is in the house. Hooray. Welcome, Alice. I dropped a couple of links in our Discord server in one of the channels for you, and I tagged you. I hope they can be a little bit helpful. And we will cover more about friendships and bullying and in the workplace and stuff in my next neurodivergent stream that's a solo stream. So sorry we didn't get into it in the most recent one with Jason Broyles. Well, I think of it next Friday night at 7 Eastern. Justin Root will be covering the Justin Root case. Jen Root, Beatrice, and Jason Broyles will be joining me to shine some light on both Justin's amazing life, his struggles with mental health, and then the tragic incident with a lot of the key players that ended his life despicably. See the quality of the education system. Yes, Darlene. And good, Alice. I'm glad you saw them. You're welcome. Sometimes I take a little while to get back to saying what I'm going to do. And sometimes I need a little gentle reminder just because. And so if I ever say I'm going to do something and I don't. And actually when I think of it, Stephanie bloody blah, blah, bitty blah. Can you please DM me your address in Discord, and then I'll organize your sticker as well, because I don't know, I have a blockage about my email inbox at the moment. I'm feeling overwhelmed by it. So Discord me.
Thank you.
Taryn, Jillian definitely knows the meaning of pull up, bitch.
Mr. Albert,
Bang, bang.
approximately when was that photograph taken?
Objection.
No, we can get that, but.
I'm glad,
answer that
Alice.
question.
Alice, our favorite dragon.
10 years or less ago, I'd say. I don't.
You were the ring bearer in Courtney Proctor's wedding. were you
Be
not?
on time,
Allow
Reese.
that.
Correct.
So when you say we're friendly, but not that, or we're close rather, but not that close, you were actually close enough to be a member of her wedding party when she was married to her now husband, correct?
When I was younger, correct.
Well, of course it was when you were younger. It was 10 years ago.
Mhm.
Is that yes?
Yeah.
That's my question. So for at least a decade, your family and the Proctor family has been close enough such that you and Albert were in her wedding, correct?
Objection.
Ask that differently, Mr. Jackson.
Ask that
For the
differently,
last-
Mr. Jackson.
Well, at least at that time, 10 years ago, your family was close enough to the Proctor family such that you were a ring bearer in Courtney Proctor's wedding, right?
Really, Lynn?
Correct.
Go back to
Michael Proctor's
1.25. One's in the chat.
Proctor.
And is Michael Proctor in the photograph that you
1.25.
looked at?
Yes.
Person on the far left
Correct.
looks like he's in a tuxedo.
Correct.
You were also in a tuxedo.
Objection.
Sustain.
What I'm getting at is you all were part of the same wedding party, correct?
Prince Lover.
Correct.
And that's
Hey,
a photograph
girl.
of Courtney Proctor's wedding and the entire wedding party, correct?
Objection.
Sustain.
Is that a photograph of a wedding party?
Objection.
Sustain.
Your Honor, may we approach?
Yes.
So Prince Lover is always my helpful mother figure who reminds me to drink water. Damn, girl, my lips are dry because I haven't been drinking enough water in my marathon streams. So as soon as I saw your name, I'm like, oh my goodness, I need to drink water. You have Pavlovian, you have conditioned me in a Pavlovian manner. Pavlov's dogs. I see your name and I think, oh, drink water. So I need you to be in my lives, Prince Lover, if only to keep me hydrated. Having a blockage in your email sounds painful. True. It is painful. I feel very easily overwhelmed at times. There's not, my inbox email is actually my email, my regular, my Lisa Allen email is to the point that I'm going to stop being able to receive emails in that one because it's so full. That's fine with me. Anyway, are they approaching? Has it gone to silent? Yes, it has. Did we get ones in the chat? I don't know. I just didn't go to the comments. No, one. Go back to this thing. Okay, one's in the chat if you want me to go back. KK team, as you wish. I don't want it to drag for anybody, but I also don't want to go too fast for folks. So we're interactive here, right? It's very quiet. I missed the witness of Advent calendar part. Damn it. Hey, have you got sound again, Megan, or do I need subtitles? Do you want me to put closed captions on the stream? I will, in case I'm talking too annoyingly. Like, highly possible. I know Tiff Knox likes closed captions, so there we go. And it's silent, so. Yay, Prince Lover. See, I have another sip of water now. The only problem with having sips of water throughout long live streams is that then I need to go to the bathroom. Anyway. Daniel Regal's in the house. Is that how you say it? Hi. I can stupid lally object to something he didn't see that he was going to be showed to stupid witness. All I see is stupid and I'm here for it. Stupid lally, stupid witness. 1.25. Yes, Megan. We're on 1.25. Now, again, I have sound. All I needed was a restart. Sounds like the story of my life. I'm 8. Oh, no, Tiff. Word. I already know what they say. Yeah, we all know. We all already know what they say. Facts. Facts in evidence. Facts in evidence. What else we got? We got other sounds. Whatever. Oh, we've got here. Who wants to do this? Sunday night. Adam, these emojis either side are so good. I see it very clearly. Word. I'm thirsty for any motherfucker, right? The Maury stage gets fuller. AJ, you're funny. I'm thirsty, full stop.
Yes.
Thank you. Mr. Albert, I want you to look at that one more time. Both you and Michael Proctor are depicted in the photograph, correct?
Correct.
How long have you known Michael Proctor?
Since I was a little kid.
And you've known him.
You're still a little kid, you fool.
I don't want you to tell me or tell the jurors, but you know where he lives.
Yeah.
You consider the Proctor family close to your family.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has to think
During the
very
course of,
carefully.
For instance, just as an example, during the course of this event, joyous event at a wedding, you actually sat at the head table along with the Proctor family because you were given the honor of being ring bearer in Courtney's wedding, correct?
Correct.
Correct.
And you know, of course, that being in a wedding party is reserved for those special family members and friends, correct?
Objection.
Sustained.
In your mind, was that a special honor?
Objection.
Is that what you thought when you were little? When you were in that?
I'd say
He's
so, yeah.
still little.
And you were never interviewed by Canton Police Department in connection with this case, correct?
No.
No.
How many times were you interviewed by the Massachusetts State Police in connection with this case?
Once.
And that was in July of 2023, correct?
Prince Lover, is Higgins
I don't
in drag
remember
giving
exactly
him
when it
signals
was.
from the gallery?
About a year and a
Lol.
half after the events in question. Is that right?
Around there.
Okay. Would it refresh your recollection if you saw a copy of a report of that interview? Just to
Lol.
get the date?
Sure.
You're good,
yeah.
Adam.
May I approach on?
Yes.
Yes. Whoever's coughing in the gallery, please get yourself a lozenge or a drink of water. Or is it lally? Lord have mercy.
Look at paragraph 1. It's
So
in the
much
middle of the
vegan.
paragraph. If you'll just read that to yourself, please.
I think I need cheese. BRB.
You got that?
Yeah.
Government
You saw the
cheese.
July 18 date,
Yes.
2023.
Yes.
Does that refresh your recollection that that was the first time you were interviewed by the Massachusetts State Police?
Correct.
May I approach on?
Yes.
Thank you. Who conducted that interview?
Michael Proctor and one of his partners, I believe. I don't remember.
Michael Proctor was the lead investigator that interviewed you, correct?
Correct.
That's the same
Was
Michael
it
Proctor that
Bukkake?
appears on the far left of the photo
Tully.
of that
Can't
wedding
remember.
party, correct?
Correct.
Did you find that interview, by the way, how long did the interview last, Michael Proctor?
I do not remember.
Do you remember testifying at one point that it was about 10 minutes?
No.
You testified at a different hearing, a different proceeding, not this proceeding, one other time, correct?
Correct.
Y'all
I
are
mean,
so
it's
funny.
Yes.
I love you guys. Thank you for being here. You
May I
make my
approach?
day.
Yes.
I need a foundational question first. I apologize. It's my fault.
Government
Robert.
cheese.
You believe
Yes.
to refresh your recollection as to the length of that first interview. If you
Cheese
received
break.
Your testimony from a prior proceeding.
I'm going to
Yeah.
mute myself and then I'll probably forget, okay? Yes.
Take a look at this, and I'm going to direct your attention to line 18 and 19 of that transcript. Let me know when you reviewed it. Is that yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chat. Oh my goodness. I know when it's time for cheese because my stomach starts rumbling so loudly that I swear to God you will hear it. When you can hear the dog's claws clicking on my tiles as if you can't hear my nose whistles. I mean, my stomach grumbling. Carry on. Muting myself again.
Does that refresh your recollection?
Yes.
How long was that interview?
Which interview are you?
The interview that you had with Michael Proctor. That's what that question was about, that you just read.
I still don't remember.
You recall that it says that you testified. Question: how long did
Objection.
the interview last for?
Objection sustained where his memory is not refreshed. You can do this differently, you know that.
Did this refresh your recollection as to the question and answer, how you answered the question, how long that interview lasted?
Yes.
Did you say 10 minutes?
Yes.
So during the course of that 10-minute conversation that you had with Michael Proctor, what was the tone of that interview? You understand what I mean by tone?
I do not understand.
Okay. Was it hostile and accusatory?
Oh, I'm muted. Oh. First one, turd. First one. For starters, I'm not muted now. Hooray. Tracy, I love that I caught her live. Yay! I think you're a little bit behind. That's cool. But yes, they are not related. Related by marriage. I presume you're talking about Colin and Ali. Anyway, lol. Lol. This group is government cheese to me. Government cheese is delicious. I said what I said. I'm on, there we go. So carry on. I'm going to mute myself and then I'll forget. Guaranteed.
Not that I remember, no.
Was it antagonistic or confrontational?
Can you use different words, please?
Sure. Was he being mean?
No.
Okay. He was being nice, right?
Professional, I'd say.
Yeah. You've known him almost your whole life,
Sorry.
right?
It's too funny.
Yes.
It's too funny. Can you use different words, please? Three letters at most. Oh my goodness. This idiot. He's an imbecile.
I still don't remember.
You recall that it says that you testified. Question: how long
Objection.
did the interview last for?
Objection sustained where his memory is not refreshed. You can do this differently, you know that.
Did this refresh your recollection as to the question and answer, how you answered the question, how long that interview lasted?
Yes.
Did you say 10 minutes?
Yes.
So during the course of that 10-minute conversation that you had with Michael Proctor, what was the tone of that interview? You understand what I mean by tone?
I do not understand.
Okay. Was it hostile and accusatory?
Not that I remember, no.
Was it antagonistic or confrontational?
Can you use different words, please?
Sure. Was he being mean?
No.
He was being nice, right?
Professional, I'd say.
Being hostile.
You've known him
Was
almost
he
your whole
being
life, right?
mean?
Yes.
He was friendly and cordial,
Correct.
and the interview was comfortable.
Say it again.
The interview was comfortable.
Correct.
You didn't feel like you were on the hot seat.
No.
Did you find that the interview with Michael Proctor was consistent with the relationship that you've had with him your whole life? Meaning he's always been friendly to you. He was just as friendly in that conversation.
Not really, no.
How is he different?
I'd say more professional.
Okay. Obviously he was doing a job, correct?
Look, I remembered that I was muted before I started talking. I don't think a dictionary is going to help Darlene because he can't read. Poor bastard. The gene pool in this one is not strong. Not strong at all.
Correct.
But when you walked in, you recognized him.
Yes.
He recognized you.
Yes.
You made natural greetings with one another, correct?
Correct.
Questioned you about a few things.
Correct.
He didn't look at your phone. He didn't ask to take your phone with you.
No.
He didn't ask to seize your phone or seize any other physical items from you.
No.
You weren't asked to come down to the police station and sit in an interview room or an interrogation room, were you?
No.
Matter of fact, where did the conversation take place for those 10 minutes?
In the DA's office on Shawmut Road.
DA's office on Shawmut Road. Who else was there other than Trooper Proctor and his partner at the time, Trooper Clark?
Can you
Who
repeat?
else was there? Was it just Trooper Proctor, Michael Proctor, and Clark?
Yes.
Okay, so just the three.
Yes.
And Trooper Proctor was the one that was sort of leading the conversation.
Yes.
And when it was done, he said, "You're free to go."
Correct.
And he didn't take your phone.
Nope.
He didn't ask you to look at any text messages.
Nope.
He didn't look through your phone.
Nope.
He didn't take any
Adam.
screenshots or videos of your phone or the contents of your phone.
Nope.
Just let you walk out the door.
Correct.
Your Honor, may I publish the photo?
Why don't you come over here for just 1 second?
May I have that, please?
Listen here, the shade on the cheese is getting pretty hectic. And you know what? At least we're not talking about my nose whistle. Listen, I love good cheese. I have the 1/4 left of a wheel of camembert in my fridge right now. I can't be sitting here eating camembert and crackers. So yes, processed cheese, come at me, bro. It's better than hearing my tummy grumble. Yikes, yikes. Yes, Michael. Please use words with 2 or less syllables and maximum 5 letters, you know. Lol, Auntie Bev says he can do this differently. Yes, Auntie Bev is all the lols and none of the infuriation. Lol. Boxer Brief, how did he not only graduate high school but get into college? Bang, bang, sporting scholarship, surely. Or like, you know, on a sporting thing. His mom must be so proud. Yes, AJ, him and Trooper Paul share brain cells. And then there's a room still. There's room for someone else. We're sharing custody of me? No, wait. That's fine with me. As long as I get all the cheese. Wet brains, I like it. Marta's here. Yay. Canton brainworm, exactly. Literally, Ernie says, literally nothing came from his testimony. He just reaffirmed the mediocre alibi he had for that night. Questionable at best. Yeah. Oh, Adam, I thought of another soundbite. I'm going to have so many. Can I get like I'm so copying EDB, some sort of sparkly, some sort of sound, a chime sound when I'm speculating on things, or when I'm like allegedly, don't come for me, when I'm like basically from Australia being very, very tough with my defamation. That's not defamation. It's not slander if it's true, right? Come at me, bro. Kat, was Chloe in the bedroom or the basement? I think she was in the basement, personally. I think she was down there with the 2 Bryans, and Colin was at the top of the stairs. John went down the stairs. Officer John O'Keefe, my apologies. Went down the stairs, went back up when he saw that down the bottom of the stairs, and then Colin sort of muscled him back down. Karen says basement. There you go. There you go. There you go. Cheese product. I love Velveeta. I don't know what that is. Sweetie, top one. That's great. I love that. Part of him was left on the sheets just saying, lol. Very good. Very good. Very good, ma'am. So hard to believe he graduated from high school and went to college from there. I agree, Daniel. I agree. But, you know, I mean, an expert witness. In Bev's court, anything flies, right? Apparently, if it benefits the state, the Commonwealth.
May I inquire you?
Yes.
Thank you. Mr. Albert, I want to shift gears for a quick second. On July 27th, you and your attorney appeared at a hearing in a separate proceeding, correct?
I don't.
Let me ask it a different way. You testified in a different proceeding, not this trial, but a different proceeding.
Correct.
Okay. You appeared your oath. You appeared with your lawyer. You gave testimony, and that's part of what we looked at a second.
Agreed,
Correct.
Prince Lover. Ali took Chloe to her
but
house.
when you met with Michael Proctor,
Chloe was in the basement.
you did not feel the need to take an attorney with you. It was just you, Michael Proctor, and Investigator Clark, correct?
Objection.
That's sustained.
You were asked yesterday about certain texts with your cousin Allie, correct?
Correct.
Allie is obviously family,
Yes.
but she's more than family. She's also a good friend of yours.
Correct.
Adam, and a laugh track for sure. Turd says, good thing she doesn't live alone, or she might eat Velveeta in one hand and cookie dough in the other, both peeled like bananas. Emily supports that. Yes, yes. Look, we're adults. Nobody tells us what we do. I mean, people do. What we get allowed to do. If you want to do that, Turd, fuck them. Just do it. Do it.
As a matter of fact, she's one of your best friends.
Correct.
And at your age, this is not meant to be pejorative, but we're different generations. At your age,
Hi,
your most
Irish lass.
convenient way of communicating is through text message.
Good to
correct?
see you.
Correct.
I mean, if you're gonna grab a buddy, say let's meet at the such and such ball field or whatever, you're gonna text him, probably not call
Either or.
him. Okay.
And
But
Martha,
texting is pretty common
hi.
between you and your friends.
Yes.
Texting is certainly common between you and Alan. You've already seen evidence of that, right?
Yes.
And that's generally how you like to communicate with Allie.
I'd say so. Yeah.
In fact, when you reached out to her for a ride, there were like 8 text messages back and forth just for a pickup, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, just one drive.
Sure.
Spray cheese, just yeah. Debbie Blair, do what you want to do. Life is short. Amen, sister. As long as it doesn't hurt anybody else and you can still fit in your
May I
pants,
approach you, Honor?
Yes.
do it. Do it.
This is a copy of 81.
Hard
I
cheese.
just want you to have that in front of you. Your Honor, with the court's permission, can we place Exhibit 81 on the screen?
Okay.
Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate you. We have fun. It's so good.
Your Honor,
I
may I
love
approach,
this.
I need to use the Elmar instead of.
Okay. Is there an objection to that?
Oh,
May I have that back?
wow.
I thought you meant approach over here.
Is there an objection to that? Lily, are you sure you don't want to object to this? No, Your Honor. No, Mommy. Lord have mercy. Cheese whiz. Yes,
Do you want the
Reese.
Commonwealth to pull it?
It's
Mr.
a love
Jackson, do you want the
fest.
Commonwealth to pull it up for you?
That'd
You'd be happy to, Your Honor. It's fine.
be great.
Thank you, Ms. Gilman.
May I approach the witness?
Yes.
Okay. You see what's displayed on the screen?
Yes.
It's only part of the text string, but does that look like it's an accurate representation of what you're looking at?
Yes.
And this is a
Yes.
series of texts on
Yes,
about
Mr.
January
Jackson.
28th and 29th of 2022. Is that right?
Yes.
And Mr. Albert, you needed something as simple as a ride. You were just asking Allie to give you a ride. Is that right?
Yes.
And that's because you said that it's common for you guys to text back and forth. You just texted her, "Hey, you can get me now." Is that right?
Yes.
And then you texted, "If it's easier."
Can I just take a moment, Jess? I want to give you an appreciation. I want to, like, girl, your moderation game, your focus game, like you have so stepped up. Like, I'm so impressed and so proud of you. Turd and Jess, you're both now moderators in my Discord as well. But Jess, I've been watching how beautifully interactive you are. So as Adam, we've noticed with everybody in my Discord. Thank you so much. Like, I'm so proud of you. I'm like getting a little bit teary. Thank you for keeping us on track. Thank you. Coming from Miss Derail herself, like, girl, new leaf. Here, meet the other side. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
And then she said, "Okay, I'm dropping people off," and there was an exchange back and forth. Is that right?
Yeah.
And there were at least 8 texts between the two of you, if you just count them up real quick, just about getting picked up.
Yeah.
If you scroll down a little bit, after the end of that text string,
Absolutely, Ernie.
that ends at
Dull it.
10 a.m. and it says "okay." You see the next date?
Yes.
What date is that?
February 20th.
That's nearly a month later, correct?
Correct.
So there was a gap after January 29th, 2022, when you found out that a man had ended up dead on your uncle's
Don't
lawn.
cry.
And you and Allie did not text each other for a month, not once.
Objection.
Sustained is to that form. Ask it differently.
Isn't it true that on January 29th, later in the day, you found out about John O'Keefe and his condition, the fact that he died?
Objection.
Is that true? Did you find out that day?
Yes.
So you were well aware of, thank you. We can take that down. You were well aware, Mr. Albert, that something very tragic had happened.
Give it a try, Jess.
Right now,
Give it a
right?
try.
Correct.
And you were aware that you had been at your uncle's house that night, right?
Correct.
You're also aware that, according to you, Allie McCabe was the one that picked you up and took you from that location.
Correct.
And notwithstanding the fact
Uh-oh, Adam.
tragedy.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
you and Allie didn't text each other one time for a month. Is that right?
I don't think that's correct.
So where are those texts?
We text on other platforms too. So I'd say other apps.
So is there a reason why you decided the next
Exactly,
month
Taryn.
to just switch platforms to maybe Snapchat?
Objection.
I'll allow it.
No reason.
Are you sure that you switched platforms?
I'd say so, yeah.
Yep.
Why
Prince
did you
Lover
switch
picked up
platforms?
Colin and Chloe.
We go back and forth, I'd say, between platforms texting.
You switched platforms because you know that Snapchat deletes all communications, correct?
Objection.
Ask it differently, Mr. Jackson.
Do you know that
Accidentally, Mr.
Snapchat has an
Jackson.
auto delete function on it?
If your app is set to that, yes.
Oh, that's
Your
an
app was
answer I
set to that,
know.
wasn't it?
I do not remember that.
So again, your memory is failing you.
Can you rephrase that?
Sure. Once again, your memory is failing you.
Objection.
So remember,
Objection.
Ask it
Objection,
differently,
you're
Mr.
making me look
is it true,
stupid.
Mr. Albert, that you either switched platforms or deleted the texts because you did not want your text communications with Alan McCabe to be discovered? Is
Objection.
Overruled.
that right?
Yeah, overruled.
It's not true.
So
Fancy
where are
that.
those communications?
I do not know.
Can't produce them right now, can you?
I'm not sure.
So in the days, hours, and days and weeks following the death of John O'Keefe, your communications with your best friend, Allie, the person who gave you a ride home that night, they're just gone, right?
I'm not sure.
Well, sweetie, we have done lives together. There's a members only live that we did a whole live together. Get in it. You're a member. It's in my members only playlist. And I've appeared many a time on Adam's channel. I'm going to take a little break from being in Adam's chat and watching him live because I've been a bit of a brat and I get very overwhelmed, just sidebar. And I haven't been the best vibe in Adam's chat. I know, hard to imagine. So I'm hand up accountability, not going to be around for the next little while. Adam's not going live this week, he says. But yeah. But we have done lives. You can find them. You can find them. I call in often to Adam's channel. Get it, girl.
You testified that you provided Exhibit 81, what we're just looking at, and you're still looking at in front of you, as a screenshot of your communications on January 29th, 2022 with Allie McCabe, correct? It was a screenshot.
Can you say that again? Sorry.
You provided that item as a screenshot, not as an actual text.
Exactly,
Is
Mr.
that right?
Jackson.
I don't believe so.
Okay, do you know what a screenshot is?
Yes.
What's a screenshot?
When you take a picture on your phone.
That's a picture from your
He
phone.
knows
Yes.
that one.
Okay, so it is a screenshot.
Yes, it is a screenshot.
Okay, that's my question. When you met with Michael Proctor in that interview that lasted 10 minutes, Michael Proctor did not get the actual texts
Be
underlying
good now,
that
Ernie.
screenshot, did he?
We've always been good.
No.
He never looked for those actual texts, did he?
No.
He never asked you for those actual texts, did he?
No.
And you never volunteered to give him those actual texts, did you?
Well, same, Debbie.
I think I
she
volunteered
means-
to, yeah.
Wait,
On that day?
pause.
Oh, no,
Stop.
not on that day. No.
Not on that day.
Nope, he's getting confused. I'll go back. Oh,
You know what a phone
wait.
infraction is?
I'll go back because I'm talking over the top of it. Yes, maybe side by side. Yeah, we all can't wait for that one. Not miles apart. 8,000 miles apart. It's a long way. Long distance relationships, tough. They're tough. And when we got two very emotional, highly sensitive people, very creative people trying to do their thing and do things together, and then external circumstances and people, things, YouTube shit going down, me being a brat, Adam sometimes being a brat, but we always talk it out, and it'll be good to be together. Amen.
Shot of your communications on January 29th, 2022 with Allie McCabe, correct? It was a screenshot.
Can you say that again? Sorry.
You provided that item as a screenshot, not as an actual text to law enforcement. Is that right?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Do you know what a screenshot is?
Darlene.
Yes.
What's a screenshot?
When you take a picture on your phone.
That's a picture from your phone.
Yes.
Okay. So it is a screenshot.
Yes, it is a screenshot.
Okay. That's my question.
Yes, sweetie.
When you met with Michael Proctor in that interview that lasted 10 minutes, Michael Proctor did not get the actual texts underlying that screenshot, did he?
No.
He never looked for those actual texts, did he?
No.
He never asked you for those actual texts, did he?
No.
And you never volunteered to give him those actual texts, did you?
I think I volunteered to, yeah,
On that day?
Oh, no, not on that day. No,
Not on that day. You know what a phone extraction is?
not familiar.
Okay. Have you ever heard of a phone imaging or a phone extraction or a forensic
Not
extraction?
familiar.
Sound familiar?
Not really, no.
Michael Proctor never asked you, fair to say now.
Not really,
no.
no.
Michael Proctor never asked you if he could do a phone extraction of your cell phone, did he?
No.
He never asked if he could take a forensic image of your phone, did he?
No.
Do you know what metadata is?
Oh,
Nope.
You know the dates and times. You take a photo on your phone. Sometimes, well, not sometimes, all the time. It'll capture the date and time of the photo. You know that?
Objection.
I'll hear this answer and it may end your inquiry. Do you know that?
oh,
Pretty
babe.
sure. Pretty sure I do, yeah.
Have you ever heard of that data, the dates and times and geolocations? Have you ever heard of that referred to as metadata?
No.
Okay, so I'll just use the word date and time.
Okay.
You know that on your phone, if you pull up a text, you can go behind the text and see the date and time that it was actually sent or received, right?
Yeah, he knows that.
But on a screenshot,
Break it down
left
for me like I'm
just
5.
what's on the screen. Can't go behind the screenshot, right?
Yeah.
he doesn't
You
know.
provided
He's so
just the
confused.
screenshot, ultimately, not the actual text, correct?
Correct.
But in September of 2023,
Who the fuck is coughing?
Michael Proctor's partner,
I can't with the
named Yuri
coughing.
Buchnick, you know that name?
Yeah.
He contacted you and said he wanted to talk about your text messages, correct?
I don't remember.
Do you remember that you told Yuri Buchnick when he asked about the text messages, you did not have the screenshot anymore. You sent it to your father, Chris.
I don't remember that.
Do you recall telling Yuri Buchnick if he wanted to get the screenshot, you weren't going to give it to him. He'd have to get it from your dad.
Tracy, it's highly unusual. Highly unusual. It is not common practice for the attorneys to not be allowed to even state the legal grounds on which they are objecting. So many courts, many judges will prefer and stipulate that there be no speaking objections, but they are always. I have never watched a trial ever where they were only allowed to say objection. And actually in our who did we do last night? Who did we watch? Whose testimony did we cover last night? My brain. Someone. Maddie McCabe. And there was one objection that Lally put that he actually gave the grounds. So even Lally is used to being able to state the legal grounds on which he is objecting. So the fact that he's had to not do that at Bev's direction suggests that even within the Norfolk County District Attorney's Office, they usually can state their legal grounds. Speaking objections, where they say objection, relevance, this, and give some colloquy, some further explanation as to why they're objecting is generally not allowed because it could be, you can't put that shit back in the horse, right? Once the toothpaste is out of the tube and the bell has been rung, you can't wind it back. So if the jury hears something, they're going to be influenced by that. But the no objections whatsoever, just objection is highly objectionable. People have suggested that maybe it's to leave it open for the appeals court process, that with no grounds, then it's a more open option for the appellate courts to be able to review any appeal. But I don't know. I don't know who Megabeth is. Oh, is Megabeth? Oh, I do. That's what's her name? Aaron's sister. Okay. Yes. Megabeth. Oh, I like it. Oof.
Do not remember that.
Do not remember.
You remember Trooper Buchnick agreeing with you and saying, sure, I'll just call your dad and get it from him.
Interesting, Prince Lover.
You don't remember you certainly don't remember ever giving
Thank
Trooper
you.
Buchnick
Thank you.
a copy of that screenshot.
No, I don't remember.
Because you didn't, did you?
I do not remember.
Thank you, Emily.
But you
Yes.
did give it to your dad, right?
Colloquy.
I do not remember.
Colloquy.
Anything?
I love
about this
words.
case?
Objection, Your Honor.
I'll withdraw. To this day, you've never been required to present your phone to any law enforcement agent. Have you?
Bowls. Nope. Tiff.
It was never imaged. It was never downloaded.
Nope.
You still have the same phone?
Yes.
If you had the actual texts on your phone, why did you provide law enforcement with just a screenshot?
Objection.
I'll allow that.
I'm not sure.
Wait,
You were shown a photo yesterday. The actual was never.
what did AJ lose? Lose his shit?
To this
Bang,
day,
bang.
you've never been required to present your phone to any law enforcement agent, have you?
Nope.
It was never imaged. It was never downloaded.
Nope.
You still have the same phone?
Yes.
If you had the actual texts on
Hi,
your
Gigi.
phone, why did you provide law enforcement with just a screenshot?
Objection.
I'll allow that.
I'll allow that. No
I'm not
shit,
sure.
Bev. So you should.
You were shown a photo yesterday of you in February of 2022 with your aunt. Remember that photo? Yeah. Mr. Lally showed you that photo?
Correct.
And he said he wanted you to pay special attention to your face and hands and extremities. Asked you if there was anything unusual about that.
Yes.
You said no. In that photo, absolutely nothing unusual in February 2022 about you, your face, your hands.
Bang, bang.
Fists,
Pull up,
nothing,
bitch.
right?
Correct.
I want to draw your attention to February 26th, same month, less than a month after the incident. You were at a place called Fenway Johnny's with your buddies, weren't you?
Correct.
You guys, check. Is it
Two
funny?
documents I'd like to mark for identification that with the court's permission to show Mr. Lally.
Okay.
1 and 2.
Okay. Gigi says, so great. I just drove my drop. I drove. So great. I just drove to drop my son off at Westfield University. Heading back home. Great listening to you guys. Thank you for keeping me company. Well, thank you for being here. I'm so glad we can body double for you and keep your brain occupied and company. I really, while you do that, for me, listening to YouTubers, while I'm doing things, whether it's trial watching or Grizzly True Crime or Emily D. Baker, or I'm trying to think like Tommy CPU and Boston Mike, Adams Drives Helen. It gives my brain something to focus on, and it's not so much of a scramble of a noise inside my brain. It's also really helpful when you're trying to get something done, like house cleaning, cooking. It's great to have company, but that's what I love the most about YouTube is the company, the community, and the company. So I'm glad we can do that for you, Gigi. Thank you for listening. Squeak. Jessica, I fuck. How great. Girl, check it before you press send.
Thank you.
Ernie Birdie, Gigi, drive safe, hon. Thank you for coming here to be with us.
May we
Debbie,
approach?
Gigi, awesome. We are here for you.
I'll end up saying it nice.
Oh, we're going silent, so now I don't have to talk over it. Tiff Knox almost peed. I don't know. Did I miss something funny from Turd? Probably. Oh, Fenway. I don't know what this means. Fenway Johnnies sound like a designer Boston street drug. Can I get a sample? Please and thank you. I miss drugs. God damn it. And then Tiff Knox almost peed. Fenway Johnnies is where grab asses play a lot. Steph, yes. It's fall in Colorado, so I just made some homemade chicken noodle soup. Ernie, yes, please, girl, yum. And Jess, whoops, I meant, how great, Gigi. I fucked Gigi. You could get away with murder now, Jess. You're in my good books forever, babe. You weren't ever not in my good books. But so thank you, Lisa. I'm happy that you helped me while I was making some soup. Yes. Alan Jackson. So you're stupid, right? Right, Tracy. Lol. Lol. Miss Jess. Lol. Lol. Lisa. Lol. Look. Lol. Oh my God, Adam. Don't be hiding Steph. Steph's part of this. Yikes. Look, even the best moderators on YouTube sometimes do things accidentally. Was it a butt hide? Miss Jess, sweetie says Miss Jess. Ernie, stay on topic. Prince Lover. Oh, Prince Lover. Drink some water, Lisa. Shorty, that's me. I'm Lisa. Hi. This is great. I need a few more of you regulars in here to get me onto the water thing. Pirate flags, rise them up. Ha, 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 Miss Jessica. I fuck. How great. That could be the let's fuck in go. It could be the new one, Miss Jess. I fuck. How great. Adam, that's what they all say. Oh my God, Megan, ha 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 ha. Stephanie bloody blah, we love you. Lol. Lol? We do love you. She's unhidden. You will never be hidden in my heart, Steph, no matter what tyrannical ways Adam wrenches at you. Okay? Okay. Prince Lover, sidebar, lol. Lol. I love all the lols. Some people made some suggestions about that I could say love your face, that we could have some sound bites with love your faces or lol, but I'll just say that shit. Lol. Adam, I'm about to hide you. Jess, do it. I dare you. Anybody's laughing. Steph, ha 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 ha. I probably need a timeout every now and then. Don't say that, Steph. We love you. Yes, I'm laughing so hard. LMFAO. Jesus is a long sidebar. What can we do here? Hang on. What do we got? What do we got?
Looking for music that speaks from the heart? Meet Melissa Asylum on YouTube, where every song is a message of love, humor, and justice. She's crafting melodies to show creators how much they're appreciated, tunes to tell friends and family they're loved, and anthems to rally the world to help those who need it most. Join Melissa Asylum and let her songs inspire, uplift, and bring people together. Subscribe now and feel the love.
More. Still on sidebar. Yikes. What else we got here? This.
Looking for something unique to elevate your style? Discover Minx & Maven, your go-to Etsy shop for handmade jewelry that tells a story. From vibrant mahjong tiles to polished stones and gorgeous beads, each piece is lovingly crafted by Tiff Knox. Whether you're after a bold statement or a subtle touch of elegance, Minx & Maven has something just for you. Ready to make your look unforgettable? Visit Minx & Maven on Etsy today.
Sorry, chat, I was late to putting the link up on the screen in the correct place. Yikes! I'm a professional. I'm such a professional. Still on a sidebar. Lord have mercy. Okay, let's talk about wrestling. I love wrestling. Can't get enough. Adam tried to tell him, will you be tuning into Raw tomorrow? If I have anything to do with it, he won't be doing work and he will be doing some relaxing. Yes, Candy. Lovers. Turd. We love Turd. We don't love Turd. Did you just subscribe, sweetie? Sweetie. Megan's not an all-the-time lurker. Medium. Megan isn't medium. Megan is top tier. Megan normally is in chat, but she's probably multitasking and doing a bit of listening and lurking and then dropping in the chat occasionally. Like when Taryn last night missed me because she was listening, but she was bathing her child, and I cut sick on some dickhead, someone who was being a bit of an agitator. Oh, we're back! And she missed my boom shakalaka. Don't fuck with me. I'll fuck you over. I will fuck you up. I will beat your ass. Thanks, Adam. 25% off in Tiff Knox's shop. Beautiful jewelry. One day I'll get off my ass and spend some of my YouTube money on some Tiff Knox jewelry. Actually,
So you're
Tiff,
putting it in evidence before you display it?
I'm doing it today, Tiff. I need me some Tiff Knox vibes.
Yes.
It was a never-ending sidebar.
So you recognize those two sets?
Oh, hey, Gen X.
Yes.
Worker.
Multiple documents on it. I don't want you to tell me what's on it. Just tell me if you recognize the picture that's in the middle to the right.
I am.
And
It's my
then looking at
channel.
the second document, which I believe is marked EE for identification at this point, does that appear to be a true and accurate enlargement of the first thumbnail?
Yes.
And those were taken on that photo was taken on February 26, 2022.
Yes.
At the place called, I think it's called Finway Junkies, right?
Correct.
May I publish the
Put it into evidence first.
move for the admission of just EE?
So you need
Karen's
to give it to
bathing
the
her
court.
child right now also.
May I-
I'll
sorry,
try
is
not
that
to
that?
lose my shit at
May I
someone.
approach?
Yes.
EE or FF?
Okay, give it to Madam Court Reporter to put the exhibit number on it.
The iconic Madam Court Reporter. The true hero in all of this, other than Karen. Bang, bang.
Yes.
We all have talents. Megan, you have talents. You're a talented lurker, sometimes lurker.
You see that photograph that's being displayed?
Yes.
Are you in
Pat
that photograph?
Sanford, bang,
Yes.
bang.
Which person are you?
In the middle.
Which person are you? Pat's in the
and
house.
About what time of day was it? That's you in the middle?
Oh,
About what time of day was this taken?
Not sure.
I'm dying.
Was it at an event of some sort, or just you were at a bar?
Just at a bar.
Okay. I want you to take a look at your right hand. Can you see from there clearly your right hand?
I'm
Yes.
dying. The vapes are going to kill me one day and I'll die happy, motherfuckers. I'll die happy. Irish Lass, can you remind me how to set my account to allow gifted memberships? I was driving last night while listening, so I couldn't do it. Now, technically, there is a link that we could drop in the chat. Actually, Jess might be able to find it because at the moment, Jess isn't a member. No shade. She just like her dollars, payday, etc. But basically what you do is you go, if you're Irish Lash, if you're able to get on a desktop or a laptop, you go to my channel homepage, and I believe if you click the join button and then put forwards, then on the search bar, the internet-y shit that will come up at the top, you put a // allow gifts. You can set it as a default setting for all of the YouTube channels to which you subscribe. And then you'll be allowed you'll be able to receive gifts. And just be careful with that though, because I think it was Shari D maybe who was lurking in a Pleven chat. I must be a subscriber. Awkward. And someone gifted memberships and Shari got one and she was mortified. I've been gifted a membership to a channel that I'd subscribed to and never ever once watched. But yeah, that's the way. That's the way. Hey, did I miss something here? Oh, girl. Wait, I missed something. I'm a professional. Here. Wait. Why? Why am I like this? Because my brain is different and I wouldn't change a thing. Oh my goodness, Gen X. Why can't I find it? I can't pull it up on screen. Gen X wrote, can I put it up on screen like this? A starred. Yeah, I can do it. I am a professional.
I'll take any motherfucker's money if he giving it away. Shit.
Thank you. It's an expensive habit. Yikes. So that. And we'll carry on. What am I doing with my life? Big things, mate. Big things.
What do you notice about your right hand?
It's cut up.
Your knuckles are injured, correct?
Correct.
Now, you didn't take this photo, did you?
Nope.
That photo was never on your phone. In other words, it wasn't a friend of yours that took the photo. Correct?
No.
This was taken by an event staff member. Is that right?
Correct.
It was later posted on social media. Isn't that right?
Correct.
You could not access the metadata. You couldn't access the time and date of that photo. Correct?
Not sure what you mean by
You
that.
couldn't manipulate the time or date this photo was taken?
No.
This photo was completely sort of out of your control. Isn't that right?
Correct.
And it was controlled by the event staff at Fenway Johnny's.
Correct.
And on February 26th, less than a month after the incident at Fairview, that's what your right knuckles look like, correct?
Correct.
And this is a true and accurate depiction of your condition on or about February 26th, correct?
Correct.
How'd you get those injuries?
Hey, chat, make sure you've got your
I was at a
set
party,
to
my
allow
house
gifts,
party my
okay?
senior year.
Heads up.
And I remember it being icy out, and it was kind of like a steep hill of a driveway. And I was walking up the driveway and I slipped down the driveway and I tried to catch myself, but I had something in my left hand. So I tried to brace myself with my right hand and I ended up sliding a little bit down the driveway.
What'd you have in your left hand?
If I remember, it was either my phone or a beverage.
So
A
according to you,
beverage.
you fell on ice and injured your knuckles, as we just saw in that photograph, right across the top of your knuckles.
Correct.
So you fell onto what, pavement, asphalt?
Yes.
And you braced yourself when you fell, your entire body weight, by putting your right hand down in a fist, and you injured your right fist, just the top of the knuckles on your right fist when you fell down.
Correct.
Seriously?
Objection, Your Honor.
Sustained.
You put your palms down when you fell?
No.
You fell your entire body
Colin!
weight.
Oh my God, Colin was gifted a membership.
Correct.
Those injuries to your knuckles look an awful lot like the type of injuries that you would get in a
Objection, Your Honor.
Sustained.
You ever been in a fight, sir?
Other than with my brothers, no.
So, because I'm a fucking hell woman, I'm a sick cunt. Sorry, but I am. You're welcome, chat. Welcome to the new members. Mostly all lurkers there. Lurkers, there's member emojis. Come into chat. You got gifted memberships. May as well. And also, thank you, Candy. Wait. Oh, I can't do it. Candy gifted a membership. Thank you so much, Candy. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I'll take any
And me.
motherfucker's money if he giving it away. Shit.
We're all awesome, me included.
You've never been in a fight
Nope.
your entire life.
Other than with my brothers, no.
Never hurt your knuckles before.
Not sure what you mean.
Never hurt your knuckles in a
Oh,
fight.
No.
And in this case, when you fell down on the
I'll
asphalt,
take
Thank
any
you, Kat.
motherfucker's
only
money
the
if he
top four
giving
knuckles
it
of your
away.
right hand, correct?
I'll go back.
Correct.
You right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed.
Down, you fell?
No.
You fell your entire body weight on your right fist and just injured the top portion of your knuckles, correct?
Correct.
Those injuries to your knuckles look an awful lot like the type of injuries that you would get in a
Objection, Your Honor.
Sustained.
You ever been in a fight, sir?
Other than with my brothers, no.
You've never been in a fight
Nope.
your entire life.
Other than with my brothers, no.
Never hurt your knuckles before.
Not sure what you mean.
Never hurt your knuckles in a fight.
No.
And in this case, when you fell down on the asphalt, it was only the top four knuckles of your right hand, correct?
Correct.
You right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed.
You box?
Nope.
I'm sorry, you don't box?
Nope.
You've never boxed?
Never.
You ever practice boxing?
I've hit the bag for like cardio, but
Have
other
you
than
ever
that, no.
bitch slapped
You
somebody?
hit the bag.
Yes.
Is that considered boxing?
I wouldn't say so. Not
It's not jumping
really.
rope, is it, Mr. Albert?
No.
It's not doing curls.
Nope.
Not doing push-ups or calisthenics.
Nope.
It's hitting a bag, correct?
Yeah.
That's boxing, right?
I'd say yeah.
Yeah. When that photograph was taken at Fenway Johnny's, those knuckles look like they had been re-injured from a prior injury. No?
No.
Just falling on the asphalt.
Correct.
Any other cuts or scrapes from that terrible fall on the asphalt?
Objection, Your Honor.
I'll rephrase it. Any other cuts or scrapes or injuries from that fall?
I don't remember.
Just your right knuckles.
Yeah.
You said you've never been in a fight before.
Nope.
Did you post a video? You threatened that you're going to.
Objection, Your Honor.
Oh, Lally
The
doesn't like
objection
this.
Sustained. I'll see you at Sidebar on their site.
You'll see you at
Familiar with
Sidebar,
this.
Bev. Pull up, bitch. Oh, whoa. Shit's about to get serious, Colin. Colin Brian Albert Jr. So yeah, if you go to the something allow gifts, click join, and I think then you go up to the bit where the HTTP is and do a /allow gifts. There's probably less random ways to go about it, but I relish my randomness, so that Colin is secretly really Brian Albert's son. Hard agree, Pat Sanford. Hard agree. Oh, who's here? Jim Jerry Gunn. That's a mouthful, mate. Hi, Shorty. Hi, Jim. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. They are all a few bricks short of a load. Facts. Petty paralegal in the house. Yeah. All the people are turning up. We got some late people. Good to see you. Good to see you all. Thank you for being here. Excuse me. Sorry, Paul. This is so hard. Paul O'Keefe's crotch. Is that bang bang, big bang. It's about to be fucking Adele. Oh, I better get a copyright strike for the Adele. We'll see. Yikes. So let's
Let's get ready to rumble.
Big bang, bang, bang. Everyone in chat, these have all suffered so much. Gigi, I need to pull up the bang bang video. Yes, I won't be doing that because I'm not sure about copyright strikes. Or they both mutually wish Colin was Brian's because Brian Jr. isn't living up to Brian Sr.'s lifestyle and violence. Agreed. But I do feel like it's hard to say though, because Chris Albert and Brian Albert obviously are, brothers. And so there's going to be that, physical appearance similarities in the both. But, I see a lot of family resemblance. Could just be an Albert resemblance. Yeah. Yes. Justice for John is Karen going free. Ernie, on my Twitter, my tweets, which you don't have Twitter, so X, but I always, when I do hashtags, I almost always do hashtag free Karen Reid, and then I do it in bold is, hashtag justice for John O'Keefe, which it is.
So I'm going to send you out for a recess. We have some work we have to do here.
Oh, we have some work to
Get
do.
you coffee and bagels. I apologize for that, but we'll be a little bit. So
Bang, bang. Maybe that's why Colin's called Bang, bang.
All rise for the court, please.
All rise. I love you, Karen. She's so beautiful. Oh, shock and horror. Oh, my goodness. She's about to go down. Oh, she just looked at us. Oh. There's Kelly. Kelly was in our chat last night. Amazing. She is often in our chat. To read, sir.
So, Mr. Albert, you stay right where you are. We're going to see a couple of short videos, and then Mr. Jackson will ask you questions, and then Mr. Lally will ask you questions. Then I'll hear from the lawyers, and then I'll take a break, and you'll get a break before we go back. Okay?
Yeah.
Did you have a lawyer present?
No, I do not.
Okay. All right. So the first one, are they both on the same? They're separate.
Separated.
All right. So let's mark them each for identification.
The one I'm holding in my right hand.
NH dude,
Bring it up.
2-3. Bev is such a douche flute. I like it a lot.
Thank you.
GG.
Good luck.
One's in the chat if you want to do bird turd 24. Bird turd 24.
The one in my left hand,
Third
with
bird.
court's permission. I'll call this bang bang.
I'll call this bang bang. This is what we're here for, folks. Let's
All right.
fucking go.
Thank you. All right. So play GG first, please.
Yes, turd, first approach.
Your Vanton boys, I will beat all your asses. I promise you, I will fuck you all up.
I will beat your ass. Pull up, bitch. Sorry, I talked over top of it. Wait.
Okay. And the next one, please.
Sorry, chat.
All right. So play GG first, please.
GG.
Yes, sir.
Your Vanton boys, I will beat all your asses. I promise you, I will fuck you all up. Pull up, bitch.
Bang, bang.
Okay. And the next one, please.
You're a bitch, bro. Fuck you. Fuck you. Boy, you be knocked out. Hell, bang, bang.
Bang, bang. There it is, Adam. Bang, bang.
Okay.
Bang, bang. Adam asked me why he was bang, bang. I'm like,
May I
Bang,
inquire?
bang.
Your Honor?
Yes.
it's
I'm
bang,
going to
bang.
take those two videos one at a time. I'm going to call one the advantage voice and one the bang bang video. For purposes of my questioning, Mr. Albert, specifically regarding the advantage voice video, did you recognize it?
Yes.
How did you recognize it?
I will fuck
What
you up.
do you mean by
How
that?
do you recognize it? Is that you?
Yes.
I will
When
beat
was
your
that taken?
ass.
Maybe my sophomore year in high school, around.
Maybe it was last year.
I don't remember.
Okay, so your sophomore year in high school, that's about 3 or 4 years ago?
Yeah, around.
You indicated on cross-examination, you've never been in a fight.
No.
Right.
You have no
Right.
violent tendencies and no violent proclivities, right?
Nope.
What were you saying on that video?
Pierre, very good point. Pierre says, only redeeming quality is that he's listening to Adele, but I don't think he was in charge of the music. No, I think the ladies, and I use the term ladies very loosely. I think that the ladies were in charge of that because they were very much Hey, I'm back. I swiped myself out. You know me, chat. Got excited. Oh, why am I like this? Hi, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. Me and my swipe bar. Oh, thank God it didn't end the stream though. Swiped out. Yeah, thanks, Adam. Professional. This is why we have the professional. I did swipe in. Adam, God damn it. I've told you. I need you to help me. I can't tune my mouse in by myself. I don't know how to do it. Thank you. Yes, it's me. Hi. It's me. I'm the problem. Very much. Where were we, chat? Right here. Oh, wait, I got to share the screen. Yikes. Oh, wait, before we go there. Thank you so much. Is that in direct reference to me swiping myself out? Keep doing that. Yikes. Thank you, Jerry. Jim Jerry. Wait. Jim Jerry.
I'll take any
Jim Jerry.
motherfucker's money if he giving it away.
Oh, I was all going so well. I've only muted myself once and not realized it. And then I swiped out. So there's that. Hi, it's me. Hi. Oh, it's so funny.
That I would beat them up.
I will
Did you say
beat your
you would
ass.
Beat them up, or did you say I will fuck you up?
I said I will F you up.
No, you didn't say I will F you up. What did you actually say?
I will fuck you up.
That I would fuck them up.
You also said something about beating somebody's ass, right?
Correct.
What did that mean?
That I would beat them up.
So when you said I will fuck you up and I will beat your ass, was that a friendly invitation?
No,
It was a threat, correct?
I don't know if I would call it a threat.
Don't?
I'm not sure.
Bang, bang.
Someone walks up to you.
Come at me, bro.
I'm not going to do it. But if someone did, walked up to you and said, I will fuck you up. I will beat your ass.
Bang, bang.
You wouldn't
Bang,
take that
bang.
as a threat?
If they walked up to me, yeah.
But if they didn't walk up and just shouted it across the street and stood there and said, I will fuck you up. I will beat your ass.
Oh,
That's not a threat.
oh. I like
I'm not
that's
sure.
orgasmically good.
Yeah,
Come on
you
now.
are
Come on
sure,
now,
sir.
chat. How good?
I will
Sure.
invitation.
No,
It was a threat, correct?
I don't know if I would call it a
I'll
threat.
take any
Don't?
motherfucker's money if he
not
giving it
sure.
away.
Thank you, Irish.
Someone
Les.
walks up to you. I'm not going to do it. But if someone did, walked up to you and said, I will fuck you up. I will beat your ass. You wouldn't take that as a threat?
If they walked up to me, yeah.
But if they didn't walk up and just shouted it across the street and stood there and said, I will fuck you up. I will beat your ass.
Oh, I
That's
love
not a
it.
threat.
I'm not sure.
Oh.
Yeah, I think you are sure, sir. Stood
Sir?
there and beat your ass. Someone walks up to you. I'm not going to do it. But if someone did, walked up to you and said, I will fuck you up. I will beat your ass.
Bang, bang.
You wouldn't take that as a threat?
If they walked up to me, yeah.
But if they didn't walk up and just shouted it across the street and stood there and said, I will fuck you up. I will beat your ass. That's not a threat.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think you are sure, sir.
All right, so
Yeah.
that I'll strike at the Commonwealth standing up and objecting.
Were you threatening Advantage Boys guys, whoever they are?
Yeah, kinda.
Were you
Kinda.
threatening them with violence?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah. In the second video, you said, fuck you a number of times. And then you said, KO, you said, pull up, KO, bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
Right?
Correct.
Correct. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did, bitch. Pull up, bitch. I'll fucking beat your ass. Dave Channel said he's still listening. Pulled over to take a bang, bang pee-pee. Good that you're still lurking with us, Dave. So glad. So glad. This kid just sucks. Period. Full stop. Yes. Pat Sanford says, Adam, they are two different styles, apples and oranges. What Adam's saying is he'd turn gay for Yannetti and I'd turn not gay for Jackson. No, other way around. He'd turn gay for Jackson. I'll stay straight for you, Nettie. I'll probably stay straight for you, Jackson, too. Let's be honest. We're all laughing out loud. Lol. Yes, we are. Shall we watch it one more time? No, we'll keep going. No, we'll watch it one more time. It's my channel, and I say, yes, what I say goes. Let's do it.
If they walked up to me, yeah.
But if they didn't walk up and just shouted it across the street and stood there and said, I will fuck you up, I will beat your ass.
Bang, bang.
That's not a threat.
I'm not sure.
Hi, Missy.
Yeah, I think you are sure, sir.
All right, so that I'll strike at the Commonwealth.
She liked it, though. Bev liked it. She's laughing. You can hear it in her voice.
Were you threatening these advantage boys, guys, whoever they are?
Yeah, kinda.
Were you threatening them with violence?
Foreplay
Kinda,
Gen
yeah.
X, yes.
In the second video, you said, fuck
Yay,
you.
Martha. Welcome.
A number
Lots of
of
members
times.
only chats.
And then you said, KO, you said, pull up, KO, bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
Right?
Correct.
Explain that to me.
I'm not sure. Like, explain what I said.
Is that a threat?
Yeah.
Pull up, bitch.
Bitch.
Right?
Yeah.
Who are you talking to?
Those same advantage kids. Like, explain what I said.
Is that a threat?
Yeah.
Pull up, bitch. Right?
Yeah.
Who are you talking to?
Those same advantage kids.
Got it. So you're threatening them yet again a second time.
Yeah.
What does pull up mean?
Bang, bang.
Like, come by.
Yeah.
Come
meaning
by.
Get over here.
Mhm.
Right?
Yep.
Because when you do, I'm going to fuck you up.
I
Right?
will beat your ass.
Yeah.
Meaning I'm going to fight you and I'm going to put you down. Correct?
Correct.
That was your threat to them.
Correct.
Can we get a time on this second one?
Of course. When was
It's
the second
eternal,
one?
Bev.
The,
It's eternal.
The bang bang threat
Bang,
made?
bang. Bang,
Before
bang.
or after the advantage
Bang,
boys?
bang. So we all know the song, right? Turtle Boy's intro song. And so it's so cool. It's so cool to hear. Wait, sorry, skipping back, but why not?
Put you down. Correct?
Correct.
That was your threat to them.
Correct.
The
Can we
bang,
get
bang.
a time on this second one?
Of course. When was the second one the bang bang
The bang, bang.
threat made? Before or after the advantage boys?
Pull up, bitch.
I'm not sure.
After?
Might have been this same night. I really don't know.
Well, you're dressed completely differently, so it's probably not the same night. You would agree with that.
Unless I could have changed my shirt. I do that often.
Not when you go to
You
court,
changed your
Colin.
shirt on the same night, you just decided to
Lol.
threaten the guys twice. Is that what you're saying?
Maybe.
You're not sure?
I'm not sure.
Was it around the same time frame?
Around, yeah.
All right. The fact of the matter is, Mr. Albert, you do like to fight, don't you?
Nope.
The fact of the matter is, you showed up at another hearing, at another proceeding, to testify, and you showed up with busted knuckles then too, didn't you?
I do not remember.
July 27th, 2023, do you remember being at another hearing?
Yes.
You remember being questioned by some attorneys?
Yes.
Do you remember the question about the condition of your fist? Literally at the hearing?
Yeah.
It was obvious to the person that was questioning you that you had an injury to your fist, correct?
Objection.
That's a student.
I'll rephrase that. My apologies, Your Honor. You were asked questions by the questioner about the condition, the physical condition of your fist, weren't you?
Correct.
And you claimed at that time, well, let me back up for a second, ask a different question. They were asking because you had open injuries on your right knuckles yet again, didn't you?
Correct.
She's heard it, Ashley.
You said, I must have been hitting a heavy bag, right?
Yeah.
Boxing again.
Hit in the bag, yeah.
Just working out, right?
Yep.
Didn't have any injuries on your left hand, though, did you?
No.
How many times have you hit a heavy bag?
Add us to the list,
Not
Adam.
sure.
Bang, bang.
How many times
Pull
have
up,
you worked
bitch.
out with a heavy bag? That's an unfair question. I'll ask a better one. How many times have you worked out on a heavy bag?
I'm not sure.
When you work out on a heavy bag, you wrap your hands, don't you?
I do not know.
I see. So only your right hand gets injured over and over and over and over again. Not your left hand.
I'm not sure.
Even though you punch in the bag with both hands.
I'm not sure.
Yet again, you're right-handed, aren't you?
Yes.
So when you throw a haymaker, your hardest punch, that's with your right fist, right?
Objection.
Objection. I'll
Is that right?
allow it. She allowed
I
it
would say
reluctantly.
they have equal. They're equal. I don't know. Not sure.
Equal?
All right, Mr. Lally.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, that's it? What? I didn't remember it being like that.
Mr. Albert,
The sirens. Okay, I want to hear all that again. I don't want to hear Lally. God knows.
when those videos were made,
regarding the Advantage Boys video, did you recognize it?
Yes.
Oh,
How
wait.
did you
No, I know
recognize
now. Wait. My bad.
What do you mean by
How do
that?
you
Jesus,
recognize it?
Lally.
Is that you?
So
And I will
it's
beat
still
your
the
ass.
voir dire.
Was that a friendly invitation? Worked
Wait.
out on a heavy bag.
Wait.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think you are sure, sir.
All right, so that I'll strike. if everyone else did it.
So
Were you
Lally
threatening
stood for that.
Advantage Boys guys, whoever they are?
Yeah, kinda.
Were you threatening them with violence?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah. In the second video, you said,
Yes, Taryn.
fuck you, a number of
I was just about to say, Taryn, it dawned on me when I skipped back that that yes, this is outside the presence of the jury. This is a voir dire of the witness. So we'll listen to that amazing spot with Alan Jackson saying all the things, and then we'll skip through Lally because Jesus, Lally, and then we'll go through to the actual rest of the testimony.
number of times. And then you said,
Bang bang,
KO, you said, pull up,
bitch.
KO, bang, bang,
Bang bang.
right?
Correct.
Explain that to me.
I'm not sure. Like, explain what I said.
Is that a threat?
Yes. Voir
Pull
dire.
up, bitch, right?
Yeah.
Who are you talking to?
Those same Advantage kids.
Got it. So you're threatening them yet again a second time.
Yeah.
What does pull up mean?
Like, come by.
Yeah,
Kumbaya.
get over here.
Get over here, bitch.
Right?
Yep.
Because when you do, I'm going to fuck you up.
I'm
right?
gonna beat your ass. I will fuck you up.
Yeah.
Meaning I'm going to fight you and I'm going to put you down. Correct?
Correct.
That was your threat to them.
Correct.
Can we get a time on this second one?
Of course.
Bang bang.
When was the second one, the bang bang,
The bang bang.
Threat
The bang
made.
bang.
before or after the Advantage Boys?
I'm not sure.
After?
Might have been the same night. I really don't know.
Well, you're dressed completely differently, so it's probably not the same night. You would agree with that.
Unless I could have changed my shirt. I do that often.
Never too far, Pat
you changed
Sanford.
your shirt
Never,
on the
ever,
same
ever.
night, you just decided to threaten the guys twice. Is that what you're saying?
Maybe.
You're not sure?
I'm not sure.
Was it around the same time frame?
Around, yeah.
All right. The fact of the matter is, Mr. Albert, you do like to fight, don't you?
Nope.
The fact of the matter is,
Nope.
you showed up at another hearing, at another proceeding, to testify, and you showed up with busted knuckles then too, didn't you?
Interesting.
Do not remember.
July 27th, 2023. Do you remember being at another hearing?
Yes.
Do you remember being questioned by some attorneys?
Yes.
Do you remember the question about the condition of your fist? Literally at the hearing?
Yeah.
It was obvious to the person that was questioning you
Drive safe,
that
Dave.
you had an injury to your fist, correct?
Objection.
That's a Steve.
I'll rephrase that. My apologies, Your Honor.
He's
You were
not
asked
sorry at all.
questions by the questioner about the condition, the physical condition of your fist, weren't you?
Correct.
And you claimed at that time, well, let me back up for a second and ask a different question. They were asking because you had open injuries on your right knuckles yet again, didn't you?
Correct.
Cat. I changed my shirt often at that age.
You
The wardrobe
said
was a moment by moment thing.
must
Well,
have been hitting a heavy bag, right?
Yeah.
Boxing again.
Hit in the bag. Yeah.
Just working out, right?
Yep.
Didn't have any injuries on your left hand, though, did you?
No.
How many times have you hit a heavy bag?
I'm not sure.
how many times have you hit a Officer General O'Keefe with a hand weight?
I'll ask a better one. How many times have you worked out on a heavy bag?
Once with the hand weight.
I'm not sure.
When you work out on a heavy bag, you wrap your hands, don't you?
I do not know.
I see.
No, I'm a tough
So only
bitch.
your right hand gets injured
Pull up,
over
bitch.
and over and over and over again. Not your left hand.
I'm not sure.
Even though you punch in the bag with both hands.
I'm not sure.
Yet again,
Took me a while.
you're right-handed, aren't you?
Yes.
So when you throw a haymaker, your hardest punch, that's with your right fist, right?
Objection.
I'll allow it.
Is that
I'll
right?
allow it.
I would say they have equal. They're equal. I don't know. Not
That's
sure.
all I have.
All right, Mr. Lally.
Okay, right. Mr. Lally, we
Thank
don't
you,
want to
Honor.
hear you. Let's go to the presence of the jury. Now that I'm a professional. Lol? Lol. How do we know where it is, though? Jesus, Lally. Okay. Because now he's talking
Looking
to
very,
the judge.
very family-oriented, et cetera. And Mr. Lally went further than that. And
What, dear?
well, that's accountant's testimony that this witness has tried to present to this jury. He's indicated that he's never been in a fight, doesn't have any violent proclivities, he doesn't have any violent tendencies. It's not in his countenance to do this. Mr. Lally opened this
So
door.
you only got that through the voir dire.
Understood.
Okay, so the violent tendencies only came in through the voir dire.
Well, that's not true. In front of the jury, he said, "I've never been in a fight."
Okay, but that specific question, you said violent tendencies, it was unobjected to, but that was voir dire.
Understood. Mr. Lally clearly opened this door yesterday. He presented a photograph or a series of photographs with
Wait, chat. Adam, what? Did we just get a shout out from Aiden on his Twitter saying to watch these streams? Oh, I mean, we're like this, me and Aiden. Turtle Boy, I don't even know. Turtle Boy, who's that? It's Aiden to me. I mean, Meredith, besties. We all follow each other on Twitter. It's a whole thing. What? Aaron sent it to me. Oh, Ernie. That's so cool. That's so cool. I love shout outs from Aiden. Thank you, Aiden. Thank you, Turtle Boy. Love your face. Love the no headset look. It's so much better just saying from Adam. And if you want Adam to do some stuff for your channel, I'm sure he will. Mates rates. Shout out Adam Drives Helen, best videographer on YouTube and on the planet. Just saying.
this witness's family. His arm draped over his aunt. He's with his mom, looking very
on his YouTube community,
oriented, etc.
Cool.
And Mr. Lally went further than that.
I'll find
he
it.
Specifically said, "I want you to take a look at your face, your hands, and your extremities. Do you see anything unusual or odd about that?" That's why I believe the court allowed, based on the testimony today, allowed the photograph in February of 2022 of the actual photo that cannot be manipulated. It's in the hands of a third party of the busted and injured knuckles on this witness's right hand. He then said, "I've never been in a fight." Those two videos belie that testimony. There is no way to look at those two videos and say, this is not relevant to the issue of whether or not he has been in a fight.
But tell me how whether he's been in a fight is relevant to an issue in this.
Because he killed Officer John O'Keefe with the fatal blow with the hand weight, Bev. Duh. But hang on. Stop showing that. Watch this. The best part about it. Wait. Oh my God. And I'm in the corner now, which is fine. Cute. I'm cute over there on the side. Better than full screen shorty. Yikes. Look at this. Chat. Not only are people time stamping when I stop talking crap and go to the real deal, but too much good stuff tonight. It's Miss Shorty first. Nurse Kim, Brian ELTL, calling all beings the glarer. Thank you for being here. And thank you so much, Aiden. Turtle Boy, love it. What an epic shout out. Cool. Cool. 2 hours ago. Amazing. Chat. It's just way too close, Emily. Thank you. You're very kind. But yikes, I'm almost 50. God save us all. Thanks, Aiden. Thank you, Turtle Boy. And shout out to all those other amazing creators going. Spoilt for choice. So the fact that there are 60 of you still here in chat with us, thank you so much for being here. It's a blessing. I feel blessed every time I go live and all the time. I actually said to my dogs this morning, life is amazing because it is. We are blessed.
In this case, that's what you have to do.
Because the police should have, the Massachusetts State Police should have, if they were doing their due diligence, they should have investigated this young man. They should have investigated every single person that was in that house, in or around the home of where John O'Keefe was found, the Albert home, and they didn't. They did nothing to investigate whether or not there was someone in the house who tended to fight, who wanted to get in physical altercations, who had a propensity to get in.
Ernie, all I saw was when I first saw your comment, promote, and I thought you said spread the cheese. I love cheese. I must be time for more government cheese. No, 50 is the new 30, mate. I go all right. Blessed because you rock. Great chat. Thanks, dude. NH dude. It's a great chat. We have fun here. We take things seriously, just not ourselves, right? And not Colin Bang Bang.
In physical altercations, who was a fighter by nature, who threatened to fight, who threatened violence. That's what this young man.
Oh, Emily.
I'm surprised he didn't show up in this hearing with busted knuckles.
So does this go to your third-party culprit defense?
It goes to both. It certainly goes to both. But yes, it also goes to our third-party culprit defense as well. This is a focus of, I believe, this should be a focus of the jurors' attention in terms of,
Gigi.
Is there a third party who could have done this that evidence points to that may have done this? Absolutely.
Which part of me, Adam?
This evidence, what we now have, points directly in that it's focused in that direction. So yes, both it should have been investigated, and Colin Albert is somebody that the jurors should focus their opinion on or their attention on.
Jesus Christ, Ashley.
He could have or was involved in the death of John O'Keefe.
All right, Mr. Lally.
Yes, Your Honor. The Commonwealth would submit did not open the door in reference to this, showing a photograph of someone and what they physically looked like. There was no suggestion. The only questions that were asked about fighting or anything of that nature were by counsel. So counsel thinks he opened his own door. I don't think that's exactly how that works. This is nothing more than rank speculation. It has nothing, there's no relevance whatsoever to this case. You're talking about something that is dated at least a year, if not two, prior to the incidents in this case.
But what if it's as Mr. Jackson pointed out, the prior testimony, his senior year, which is, of course, is much closer?
Well, I think even assuming that, as far as relevance is concerned, Your Honor, there is no evidence here of a fight at all. There is no evidence that this witness was even present at the house at the same time as the victim. There's no evidence of any animus between this witness and the victim.
Shut up,
There is
Lally.
no evidence.
Nobody wants to hear your drone.
He got two black eyes, a laceration over his right eye, a laceration over his nose, a giant wound on the back of his head.
Too much earbuds.
He was hit by a car. He looks like he was in a physical altercation. It's as plain as the nose on your face, and we have evidence. We have witnesses who are going to propound that evidence, to present that evidence.
Oh, sorry.
So Mr. Lally and the Commonwealth can take whatever position they want to. If they think those injuries are consistent with being hit by a 6,000-pound truck, they can knock themselves out. That is not the state of the case, and they don't get to dictate the state of the facts. The facts speak for themselves. Second, with regard to whether or not Mr. Albert was home that night, or at the home that night in a position to be able to engage in a physical altercation, which, by the way, takes about that long, that is predicated on his own family members covering for him. Every one of the witnesses who testified basically are friends and families of the Alberts. And keep in mind,
Darlene, do you have the pen?
It's
Where's
lost
the
on
pen,
anybody
Darlene?
Colin Albert was hidden, specifically and intentionally hidden from all of law enforcement for the first several months of this investigation. Nobody
Stop
was willing
sniffing,
to even
whoever
say
that
he was
is.
at the
Lally.
house. That is highly, highly suspicious. Given the gravity of what we have now, I would take an issue with one thing Mr. Lally said. He said this diverts the jurors' attention. I would agree it diverts their attention. It diverts their attention to somebody who possibly could be.
Okay. I love you, Jackson, but let's go. Oh, OnlyFan. Yay. Pull up, bitch. Oh, a lot of people watch the fan here. Okay. Hear ye.
I actually will see counsel at Sidebar.
Oh, a fucking sidebar, Bev. God. Okay. What do we got? Chat. What's doing? Sup. So I'm scrolling and just silently scrolling, which is great viewing for all of you. Oh, cute. Yeah, well, one day we can do like a Photoshop thing. It's not really the same though, is it? I think the dogs need to go out. GD, I just get into 50 now. I need a knee replacement. Mate, I need a brain replacement and some fucking Botox. Oh, we're back on record.
So, Jim.
Hear ye.
Oh, actually, they'll need to be passed down.
Let's get ready to rumble! Shit. I'll take any motherfucker's money if he giving it away.
Oh, the witness can take the stand, please.
And so I'll remind you, you're still under oath.
Right. So, Mr. Jackson, Madam Court Reporter has 2 marked for identification. Are you moving to introduce those into evidence at this point?
With the court's permission, yes.
Okay. So let's wait a minute.
I'm a classy broad. God save the Commonwealth. Darlene. No, did not get pens yet. It's an in-joke. Wonder if Lally was shitting his pants going into this, that he was going up against a famous lawyer and another mega beast.
Thank you.
Ah, Prince Lover. Thank you for reminding me. Bang, bang.
Yes.
Thank you. Mr. Albert, before we took a break, you had mentioned that you've never been in a fight.
Correct.
You stand by that testimony?
Correct.
I'd like you to take a look at the video.
Here we go again.
Marked for,
Gonna let the
sorry,
dogs out.
it's evidence
BRB.
number 86. I'm going to play this short video for you, and then I'm going to ask you a couple of questions.
Yo, you're Vanton's boys. I will beat all of your asses. I promise you, I will fuck you all up. Pull up, bitch.
Did you recognize what was depicted in that video?
Yes.
Who was that?
Me.
Approximately when was that video taken?
Around my sophomore year in high school.
Sophomore year or senior year in high school?
Senior year.
Say around my sophomore year in high school.
Why do you say your sophomore year? Oh, let me ask it a different way. Did you previously testify at a
Here come the
different hearing
sirens.
back in July of 2023?
Yes.
You were asked about this video, weren't you?
Yes.
You were asked about another videos at the same time, correct?
Correct.
And in that hearing, you said you believe that was taken closer to your junior year or senior year in high school, correct?
Correct.
And that was under the oath,
Correct.
same oath that you took here.
Correct.
Closer in time to the events in question. And at that time, you said your junior year or senior year in high school, correct?
Correct.
If it was your senior year in high school, what year would that have been?
Yay! Glad you're safe.
21, 22. So 2021, 2022.
Going into 2022, correct?
Yeah.
The same year that John O'Keefe passed away.
Correct.
Oof. Harsh but fair.
What did you mean by, I'm going to fuck you up?
I will beat your ass.
That I was going to beat them up.
69 in chat.
Actually, you didn't say beat them up. You said, I'm going to beat your ass, didn't you?
I'm going to
Yes.
beat your ass.
That was a threat, wasn't it?
Yes.
It was a threat directed at some other individuals with whom you had some sort of a beef or a problem.
Correct.
And your resolution of that problem is, I'm going to fuck you up. I'm going to beat your ass, right?
Correct.
But you've never been in a fight.
Never.
Your Honor, with the court's permission, you had some sort of a beef or a problem.
Correct.
And your resolution of that problem is, I'm going to fuck you up. I'm going to beat your ass, right?
Correct.
But you've never been in a fight.
Never.
Finally, I do one
Your Honor,
on
with the court's
cue.
permission, could we play evidence number 87?
Yes.
You're a bitch, bro. Fuck you. Fuck you, pussy. We go, boy. You be knocked out. Hey, yo. Bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
What? May I inquire?
Yes.
Mr. Albert, who was that in that video?
Me.
Was that taken around the same time?
I prefer
Yes.
bang, bang. Bang,
You
bang.
indicated, you're a bitch, bro.
Correct.
Was that a threat?
Yes.
More of an insult?
Yeah. More of an insult.
Calling someone out?
I agree, P.
Yep.
Making them feel bad?
Yeah.
Prompting them to maybe fight?
Objection, Your Honor.
Yeah,
Your
I'll
Honor.
ask that question differently, Mr.
Ask that
Jackson.
question differently, Mr. Jackson.
Also call him a pussy, didn't you?
Correct.
Bang, bang.
Derogatory
I can't do it
comment?
now.
Correct.
And then you said, KO, bang, bang,
Bang, bang.
right?
Correct.
What's KO mean?
Pull up,
Knockout.
bitch.
And what does bang, bang mean?
I'm not sure, honestly.
You were just talking about knocking somebody out.
Correct.
And the bang, bang just sort of
Bang,
flowed.
bang.
Exactly.
Bang, bang.
Was that a threat?
Yes.
And these
I'm
threats that
Rachel.
we just talked about, that we just
Hi,
seen,
Rachel. Good to
these are
see
threats
you.
of physical violence, right?
Correct.
You're not threatening to hurt their feelings or send them a mean
Very
text,
sad, Pete.
right?
No.
You're threatening to kick their ass,
I will
right?
beat your
Correct.
ass.
To get
I will
physical,
fuck you
right?
up. I will fuck you up. Pierre earlier, I don't think I read it out loud, but Pierre earlier, a few comments ago, said she wondered whether he had fetal alcohol syndrome. And I think that could be, they all drink very heavily. And then true sadness over that, because, you know, maybe he wouldn't have been such dumb as a fucking plank if he hadn't been, I mean, speculation. Ding! But yeah, it is sad. I mean, he's no sympathy for Bang Bang, but things might have been different had he had a different set of circumstances. I mean, sliding doors moments, right? All the way through this. Terrible, tragic, disgusting injustices for Officer John O'Keefe and for Karen Reid. Mr. O'Keefe, I have a lot of time for, especially these days with what's come out in social medias with regards to screenshots of Ring camera footage of him inspecting his son's car after he was murdered by the occupants of 34 Fairview and Bang Bang, Colin Albert, and then the injustices being served to Karen. Terrible. I think I lost my train of thought there. You get the picture. I'm a professional.
Yes.
To ball up your fists and beat the shit out of them.
I will beat your ass.
Can you answer that?
Can you answer that?
Please?
Yeah. Can you repeat the question?
You were threatening to ball up your fist and beat the heck out of them.
Objection.
I'll allow it. Is that what you were threatening to do?
Yes.
When you testified in a separate proceeding in July 2023,
Hi,
you actually
Kelly.
showed up for questioning live, correct?
Yes.
And you showed up at the time in July of 2023 with your knuckles busted up again, didn't you?
Correct.
And you were asked about your knuckles at that time, correct?
Correct.
And that time you said, oh no, I didn't fall down on black ice and slip and break my fall with my knuckles like you said here. You said, oh, I hit a heavy bag and busted my knuckles up on a heavy bag, right?
Correct.
So that heavy bag was you practicing boxing, right?
It was me getting cardio, yes.
Which is in a form of fighting,
In a form, yeah.
punching a bag.
Yep.
That's how you choose to do your cardio.
Sometimes,
And you're right-handed,
yes.
and it was your right hand that was busted up.
Correct.
So when you throw your hardest punch, that's with your right hand, isn't it?
I'd say, I'm not sure. I'd say they're equal.
You're equally strong with both hands.
I'd say so.
So in your
Oh, because you're
words,
such a
you fuck
mad
somebody
cunt.
up
Excuse me,
with
language.
either hand.
Sorry, YouTube. I don't care about money. Money's for losers anyway. Dave's channel, we have to, if Dave's pulling over to drop a comment, we have to honor his pullover. He's not doing it to pee-pee, bang, bang. I had to pull over. There are so many holes in Colin's testimony. Tons. A lot of us knew Colin's involvement when he testified here. The kid is a bag of guilt. Bang, bang. I will fuck you up. I will beat your ass. Yeah. Pull up, bitch. Pull up, bitch.
Right?
Objection, Your Honor.
Objection, Your
Can you
Honor.
answer that?
Can you answer that?
No, I'm not saying that.
Sniff. No, I'm not saying that.
Okay, Mr. Lally.
Oh, it wasn't nearly as good. Oh, you have tea, petty paralegal.
Your Honor,
I
just
love
before
this.
I begin, may we approach?
Okay.
Oh, can we approach? We can talk. We can talk. Yay, without me talking over the top of it or pausing. Oh, exactly. Everybody needs Annie to translate in emoji. Prince Lover. Prince Lover. See? This is good. I'm hydrating. We're in control of our life and the chat. We're on topic. Game of Cluedo was Colin in the basement with the hand weights. Amen, Anna. How's work? I hope you're going all right there. I'm a fucking delight. Sorry, not sorry. Dave, that's my hubby's name. Cool. Hi, Dave. I have trypophobia. I hate holes. Same girl. I fall over a lot, like a lot. Lol. Dave's channel, yes. He's just reading a script here. Facts. Facts, not in evidence. Oh, Miss Jessica, I can try, but it might be a waste of time. Amy in Boston, in the house. Good to see you, girl. It's good to see that Dave practices safe driving practices, unlike all the drinkers in Canton. I presume you're not drinking and driving, Dave. You're not even texting and driving. I love that for you. Be safe. Cassie believes Karen did it, to say the least. Wait, what? Oh, so she was a freshman when Jen McCabe was a senior, and she's a townie. Right, got it. Does she want to come on and tell us about it? Extend an invitation to her. I'd love her to come on the channel. Let's talk. Like literally, not even joking. Sidebar. Colin needs to pee. Dave, tell him bang bang, pee pee. Amy's in the house. Amy's in the house. Booyakasha. Cassie's husband is in the fence, however. On the fence, however. Well, let them both come on and let's talk about it. And we can have a full-blown marital breakdown live on air. I think people would pay to see that. We'll make it a members-only stream. Lol. Amy. Lots of love for Amy. Girl. Shady 580. Emily and Sweets. Oh, it's just Amy's saying her special things to her special people. Dave, my love. Dave's driving, but he's pulling over occasionally to be a safe texter and not driver. Petty Paralegal. I subscribed. Will you be dropping that video soon? Turd, could you please drop Petty's channel link in the chat so that we can all go and subscribe? Rising seas lift all ships, right? Shady as fuck. Not Petty Paralegal. That's a separate pot comment. I mean, yeah. Turd, it is so fucking embarrassing. And yes. Welcome to my world. Everything I do and say is for all of you to see. It's pretty embarrassing. Good, Dave. No, ma'am. Good, good, good. Stay safe. Stay safe. Cat Randall, please and thank you. Please and thank you. Do not be a distracted driver. It's hard to navigate with people who do not pay attention. So, sidebar of my own. I'm a road traffic controller, right? And oh, Darlene, are you going? Okay, bye, Darlene. Sorry, I missed that. Oh, she's going to go pee. Now I got to go pee. She's just going to pee. She'll come back. She'll pee and she'll be back, I presume. I can't tell you the number of people who are on their phones while I'm trying to keep my part of the road where I'm working safe. It's not cool. Get off your phones while you're driving, yeah? Imagine, in a heartbeat, anything could happen. One distracted look down at your phone. Not good. Thank you, Turd. This is Paddy Paralegal's channel. Let's all go and subscribe. Rising seas lift all ships. And we shall continue. Yeah. Okay, we'll hear Lally, what he's got to say, I guess.
Adrian?
Yes.
Mr. Albert, just to be clear, Allie McCabe is not your cousin, correct?
Correct.
So you
Friend of yours
can
who you
shag.
have in common,
Cool.
Is that correct?
Correct.
Now, when
He doesn't know
you
what
and
to
I
say.
and other individuals met prior to your testimony in this case, it was just one time, is that correct?
Correct.
Did we talk about something called sequestration?
Not that I remember, no.
Did we talk about having conversations with other witnesses?
He
while
doesn't
the
know what
case was going on?
sequestration is,
No.
Lally.
Now, you testified when you were asked on cross-examination that you haven't had any conversations with any other witnesses, you haven't watched any coverage, you haven't done any of those things, correct?
Definitely need Dave's channel's link dropped in the chat too, please. We did before, Prince Lover, but I think it's when you were out of chat.
Correct.
Is that
Correct.
at my instruction?
No.
Is that something that you've done at any point in time as far as talking to any other witnesses, including your parents?
No.
Still too many syllables. Correct.
Now, you were asked some questions on cross-examination about your family's relationship sort of with the Proctor family, correct?
Correct.
And taking the Proctor family as it was put as sort of an entity, what I'm going to ask you about is purely about Trooper Michael Proctor. How many times have you seen him in your life?
Maybe 5, 6 times.
And when about would those be, and what would the nature of those interactions be?
Other than when I got interviewed last time with Trooper Proctor and one of his partners. Other than that, I didn't see him for years, I want to say, since I was a young kid.
And when you were a young kid, just so we're clear, as far as young, how young is young?
Maybe saw him. I could have seen him at like a football game or something, but other than that, like pretty young, like 12, 11, 13 years old.
And whereabout, or what was the context in which you would have seen him? Was it you and him together, or was it a group setting, family? How would you have come into contact with him?
We've been over the grandmother's house a couple of times, but
The
that's
grandmother's
pretty much
place.
the only time I would see him.
Now, as far as the photograph that you were shown, as far as a wedding was concerned, you were a ring bearer in that wedding?
Correct.
And that was over 10 years ago, you said?
Yes.
But how old would you
Wow,
have
it's on
been?
normal speed. What am I doing
Photograph
with
in
my
that
life?
If I had to guess, 8 or 9, maybe around there.
Do you have any independent memory of that wedding or anything about that wedding?
None.
And as far as your family being close, again, sort of Proctor family as an entity, is your family close with all of the Proctors, or is your family close with Courtney Proctor, or is your family close with Michael
Your
Proctor?
hair looks amazing,
Mostly
Darlene.
just like my aunt and my mom's friendly with Courtney, I'd say. Not really close with Michael.
I have some questions about the text messages.
Petty, when you put it up, can I share it on one of my lives? Can I share it? Please and thank you. Rising seas lift all ships. Dave, send me a photo of a video of your biggest fish. That's what she said. Are we going to transport to the next stream? My stream, next one, oh my God, I better check. It starts in half an hour. We can do a portal, yes. So while we're talking about it, thank you, Annie, for reminding me. Focus. Next up, in half an hour, it's me. Hi, I'll be talking about it. You guys can talk about it. Solid community. Toxic positivity. I don't know if you're familiar with the term. I'm sure you're familiar with the feeling that being on the receiving end gives you, even if you can't put a name to it. And also perhaps you're someone who toxic positivity is the shit out of yourself, or perhaps you're unwittingly someone who delivers toxic positivity messages to others, to people around you. And so when you know, like I learned about it about 4 or 5 years ago, when you understand how detrimental like the whole positive vibes only mantra can be, it's useful to be able to put measures in place to either set boundaries as far as people trying to push that positive vibe on you, or to try not to do that to others, and definitely how to navigate yourself out of talking yourself with toxic positivity. Yeah, Alice, absolutely. So we'll do Let's Talk live. No Karen Reid. Oh, I don't know. She's probably been gaslit the fuck out of it. She has been. They've been gaslighting her for a long time, the Commonwealth. So yeah, that's what's next. Half an hour. So we'll wrap this up in a moment because bang bang.
Because
I need to eat some more cheese.
As far as sort of gap
self-gaslighting.
Is that correct?
Correct.
Now, you indicated that
Thank
there were
you.
other means by which you would have communicated with your friend Allie McCabe. Is that correct?
Correct.
Is that consistent with? Is that only Allie McCabe, or is that consistent?
Adam,
with
you
other
can
friends?
go in my portal
friends.
anytime.
Sort of switch between call, text, Snapchat, other apps, things like that.
Exactly.
And the top of that screen was the text messages regarding picking you up from 34 Fairview on January 28th or 29th, correct?
Correct.
Do you have any idea when the last time was? The text before that, was it days, weeks, months?
Not sure.
That period, that sort of.
Adam
that
created
period
a
sort
portal.
Of, January 28th until
Thanks,
February.
Adam.
How would you characterize that? Is that a normal gap between times that you would have text communications with Allie McCabe?
On iMessage, yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
And from photographs that you were shown yesterday during your direct examination when I was asking you questions, those
Yikes.
photographs on February 11th of 2026.
I look forward to it. Oh, Emily.
Correct.
You saw her on February 11th, correct?
Yes.
Now, the other photographs that you were shown today at some sort of bar or establishments, were those taken before or after the time at your uncle's house when cousin Jack came home?
Oh, fuck. I've created a monster.
Weeks.
All we need now is for there to be 69 in chat.
With regards to questions that were asked about injuries to your hands, those are two separate
Oh my
incidents.
God,
One in
what have I
February when you slept on
done?
ice, is that correct?
Why am I like this?
And one in July when you had struck a heavy bag, correct?
Correct.
When you struck a heavy bag and got sort of injuries on your hands, were you wearing anything on your hand when you hit the heavy bag?
Nothing. Nope.
Have you
Oh,
seen any
this
sort
is
of
so
cleaning box,
tedious.
anything
Lally.
like that?
Jesus,
Never.
Lally.
It's something you do as part of your workout, correct?
Correct.
You're an athlete, correct?
I'd like to say so. Yeah.
You played sports in high school, correct?
Yeah.
And at least at the beginning of college, you played sports in college, correct?
Correct.
Now, you were asked about things about that February 26th photo at it was Fenway Johnny's, is that where it was?
Correct.
And you were asked about control over the photograph, correct?
Say that again.
You were asked different questions about your control over what you could do or alter with respect to
Emily, there's always a good time to use the no lube members only emoji. It's not actually a sexual thing, although I'm a bit of a perv. But like, I haven't said it recently, but like talking about someone like fucking you over hard, like not sexually. I mean, like metaphorically, and I guess obviously being fucked over backwards hard, fucked up the ass. Wow, wait, Lisa, come on now, YouTube friendly. But no lube means it's an even worse fucking over experience. Not sexual, but also funny. So definitely demonetized now.
respect to the photograph, correct?
Yes. Correct.
Ultimately, though, you were in control about whether or not you were photographed, correct?
Yes.
Nobody forced you to go up and pose with your friends or anything like that?
Nope.
Is that in reference to the no lube? Pierre's going to find her hubby.
How old were you?
Around 16. I'd say around 16 years old.
So you believe it was sometime in your sophomore year of high school?
Wendy's got
Yes,
the
that's what I
lube.
believe.
And so that would have been a couple years before your senior year of high school, which you were in January 2020, correct?
Correct.
And this video as far as you recall who you were referencing in those videos?
And
It's a shame, Darlene, because by the time I put that up on the screen, I think me talking about no lube, people are out. 69 don't need no lube. Doing you dirty. Hard. All right. Fuck Lally. Jesus fuck Lally. Lady. Jesus fuck lady. At least it wasn't Jesus fuck Lisa, because I know I'm in trouble when I get that one. I don't know. I don't even feel like we want to watch the end of this. Let's call it. Let's call this shit. Call it. No one wants to hear. Like, so what do we notice? Well, we notice that bang bang, pull up, bitch, is hilarious. Far more hilarious when AJ says it than when Bang Bang says it himself on a Snapchat that he doesn't have social media, with Adele playing in the background. But I think that based on why am I like this? Hold the course. No, do it this way. Do it this way. Am I still in? Wait, professional. Stop sharing. Lol. Hold on. Hold up. Pull up, bitches. Wait for me. Wait for us. Karen Reed was framed. What am I looking for? Like my sanity, my marbles. True that. Why can't I, like, you know what? Sometimes YouTube really sucks. It's like, nah. I can't. Oh my God. Like I have a reason. There's a reason for my madness. Why doesn't it take me to this? Home, subscriptions. You can't, I'm just ignore, pretend like I'm being extra professional right now. Here we go. Lord have mercy. I worked out how to use YouTube. Sorry, it's my first day. Hang on. Considering that there is to be an election in your country very soon, Tuesday, right? Bang, bang. Yikes. Nobody be been banging on election day. Not that kind of, anyway, we're not doing anything politics. Well, we are, but I have some alternative, I do have some alternative candidates for you. They're late to the race. And let's go out with this. I'll come and say goodbye before we do, but this is important because this is turd and this is bird. Vote. Oh, it's on mute. Oh my God, we're muted. God damn it.
Out on the campaign trail, Turd and Birdie side by side, here ready to be the leaders of the free world. Money on YouTube is our entire resume, and that's what is needed for the USA. We keep the trolls away. We won't do anything. All of the presidents before us would act like penises, changing everything to seem like goddamn geniuses. We won't mess around with cocky pretentiousness. We know change has only caused more inconveniences. The bird and the turd for president, what a fucking ride. Out on the campaign trail, Turd and Birdie side by side, we are ready to be the leaders of the free world. Money on YouTube is our entire resume, and that's what is needed for the USA. We keep the trolls away. We won't do anything. Budget rescission, restitution, and compensation is such crap. A year later, they reinstate all the programs that they slashed, and everything is started over from scratch. What a pain in the ass, all that money just thrown in the trash. We will do none of that. We will just get high wearing the turd hat. And we can finally be indifferent after Karen Reed is found factually innocent and the corrupt get their deserved punishment. Then we will chill. The turd and the bird do not disturb us. We are busy doing nothing on purpose. The bird and the turd for president, what a fucking ride. Out on the campaign trail, Turd and Birdie side by side, we are ready to be the leaders of the free free world. Modding on YouTube is our entire resume, and that's what is needed for the USA.
Yes!
We keep the trolls away. We would like to be able to make promises to nationally legalize weed and psilocybin, but we could only authorize it after Congress ratifies a bill to declassify it. We won't fucking lie about it. We can't do anything about it. The bird and the turd for president. We won't do anything. The bird and the turd for president. What a fucking ride. Out on the campaign trail. Turd and birdie side by side. We are ready to be the leaders of the free world.
Stop sharing. Bravo. Bravo, turd. Vote 1. One's in the chat. One's in the chat for vote 1. Turd Bird 2024. Late to the race. So good. Turd, so good. So chat, thank you so much. I love your faces. 1, 1, 1. One's in the chat. 1. All the ones. Look, you guys have got the vote. Love it. So many Turd Bird fans. I'm here for it. It is art. It is art. There's art. There's always method to my madness. Adam wants them to legalize weed everywhere. Send nodes. Send nodes. That's it. Boom. Bang, bang. Pull up, bitch. We pulled up. We did. I got to go and change my outfit, change the lighting, get my things, links. I've got links. I've got stuff. We won't do anything. Best writing candidate I have ever written in. Amen. I don't know what that means, but it sounds good and sounds like official and shit. So I'm here for it. Feel free to timestamp where I stop talking shit. There'll be no timestamp. Thank you so much for being here. Another wild ride. See you in about 15 minutes. Thank you, chat. Thank you, Ernie. Love ya. Love your faces. Pat Sanford likes shrooms. And I think there's a lot of this going on this evening. So, with that, chat, I'd rather this. Just saying. But you won't get even... You get less sense from me if I do this. I'll wait. I'll wait. I don't think I can say anything else. There's a portal. It's going to take you to the next stream if you want to. If once the song, the love song, the Adam and Shorty song, finishes, strap yourselves in. Oh my God, the number of times I try to slide around on the edges of my computer and not the actual slide bar. Hold on tight. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. And what was Jess's? I fuck. How great. Love your faces, guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you for being here. I appreciate every one of you. Y'all the best. Adam, Ernie, Turd, Jess. Amy was here for a little bit. Boom. Mark is the best guest. Thank you, young lady. You're welcome. I enjoyed having Mark on very much. He was amazing. So many insights. I fuck. How great. Oh, bye.
Shows care and concern, broadcasting out of Melbourne. They've been streaming for a while, and they know they make us smile. He knew love from 8,000 miles away, 13,000 kilometers, never got it away. Half the world apart, but united in the heart. Complex, bravely seeking what's next. from 8,000 miles away. 13,000 kilometers never gotten away. Half a world apart, but united in the heart. Both are uniquely complex, bravely seeking what's next.